Forged blades of surpassing quality and power. Centuries ago, his home was sacked by orcs. Durgadin led the remnants of his clan to the mountains north of the town Blassingdale and established a small, secret stronghold somewhere in the trackless wilderness. From his hidden redoubt, he waged a decades-long vendetta against all orc kind, until his enemies discovered his fortress and attacked it after a long siege. Durgadin and his followers perished, and much wealth was carried away by the conquering hordes. But it's said that the deepest and best hidden vaults and armories escaped the looting, and that some of Durgadin's extraordinary blades still wait in the darkness for a hand bold enough to claim one. You've come to Blassingdale, a small mining town on the northern frontier, to see if there's anything to these stories. Your map shows that the old dwarf hold lies about 3 days' march to the north of the town. Dark, deeply forested hills rise beyond the town's outskirts. At JP's request, the party had moved on and done the 3 days of travel, but we will rewind a little bit so that you can talk with the sergeant. But Ryan, just so you know, Blassingdale is a town of about 2,000. Humans are the largest group, but any player character race can be found here. So orcs, half-orcs, dwarfs, gnomes, Druger, drow, regular elves, the whole kit and caboodle. So the party had spoken with Keldon Tolm, the dwarf who owned Tolm's Superior Outfitting and Dry Goods. He offered them a pittance to do stock boy work, which they turned down. But, looking for kind of side quests, he had mentioned that Cyril, the proprietor of the Griffin's Nest Inn and Tavern, had mentioned that somebody was talking about strangers, like orcs specifically, that had been seen up around the Stone Tooth. So after that, the party went and to the Griffin's Nest and spoke with Cyril, who is a female half-elf, and she mentioned that they're a mining town out on the frontier, so anytime somebody new comes to town, it is something noteworthy. But more specifically, in the case of the orcs that you were asking about, they did not come to town. There are some strangers that were seen out in the wilderness, and that is a little weird. The fact that they're orcs, though, is not weird. That they specifically pointed out that their sergeant of the town watch is a half-orc. They have orc citizens that live here. This isn't there are towns and nations in this world where orcs are looked down on, goblins, hobgoblins, etc. The standard assumption of races being evil, like from second and earlier editions. But this town is not one of them. This town is very much so, a melting pot. So, because like I said, the party came from a place where orcs are kind of looked down on, so they didn't specifically say anything, but I felt like maybe that might have been coming across a little. So she definitely made a point to educate you all on how things work here. So I'm going to assume that it is right after that conversation, and before the party takes off, they'd like to go speak to Sergeant Grender Coln.
Let me get him pulled up.
I'm sorry, Sergeant Grender.
Colm, Colm. He's commander of the town watch.
It's actually with a
What
K.
race is he?
He is a half orc.
Oh, he's the half orc. I'm sorry.
I haven't been selling it or spelling any of this for you, so. But since you spelled it, I was like, all right, well, clearly spelling matters. So yeah, there would be a small barracks. He doesn't have an actual office because he's a practical man. Let's see.
Okay, so is he in a so he's just kind of wandering around the town, I'm assuming, since he's just part of the town watch.
He generally sticks around the militia build or the barracks.
Okay, I'd like to just run over there real quick and see if I can spot him.
So yeah, the barracks building has like a practice yard next to it, and there is a half orc, a big burly guy that is watching over and giving instructions to some other folks.
Okay. Hello, sir. My name is Finn, and I'm assuming that you must be Sergeant Colm.
Let's see. Sorry, just pulling up my video. So yeah, the orc guy turns around and he's got a nice helmet on that you're very impressed by. He goes, "Who's asking?"
Well, I'm just part of a group of adventurers, and had heard that recently there have been some orcs in the area that no one seems to know who they are, and I was wondering if you might have any more information you could tell us about it.
Looks you up and down. Adventurers, huh? You don't look so tough to me.
We're actually pretty impressive. We're well known across other areas, but we're fairly new to this one. But hopefully we'll be able to impress you just as much.
Excellent. If you're so impressive, why don't you show my men how it's done?
I'd be happy to. What exactly would you like me to do?
Oh, Marco over there. He sucks. Why don't you teach him a thing or two?
He looks like
he yells, "Marco, get over here!" And like from the group of guys, the biggest, burliest motherfucker comes up. "Yeah, boss, what do you want?" "This guy here says he can kick your ass." And Marco looks at you, and he doesn't have a helmet. So he goes, "Oh, is that so, huh?"
I think I could take you, yeah. And then I am going to cast Suggestion quietly on this Marco person and tell him to take a dive. And to make it look good.
What is what's his saving throw on that? Wisdom?
14. Yeah, 14.
Now correct me if I'm wrong. This is I'm sorry, it's suggestion, not command. So remind me again. What's the last? Like, how long does it last? What's the?
So
8
I
hours.
can give them, yeah, and I can give them a command, or excuse me, a suggestion that's no more than 25 words, and as long as it sounds achievable, um, and obviously wouldn't deal any damage to him or his allies, then he would go ahead and he would comply.
Okay. So I'm just gonna put it this way. Are you sure you want to explicitly tell him to take a dive? Maybe you could phrase it in such a way as, shit talking, but not like, obviously you've now cast, like, you're gonna lose.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. So yeah, so I kind of saunter up, puff out my little chest, and I say, "You don't look so tough. I think I could probably. I suggest you. Let me see how I would word this. Sorry. Yeah, you don't look so tough. I bet I could take you out with just one single hit, and then you would immediately fall down."
Okay. So yeah, the commander gathers everyone up. Come on, boys, we gotta fight. And everyone circles around you, and they're all chanting. It's like straight out of a movie. And he goes, "Fight!" And the words appear like above you. They materialize, and they really do. It's like straight out of Mortal Kombat. They probably have some sort of wizard casting an illusion. Like, but this is like, you're in a small mining town. You're some new folks. You're fighting the biggest guy. This is exciting. Like, this is spectacle for them.
All right,
And
I'm going to.
And he comes at you all big and burly. And then I guess you punch him. Mining.
Yeah, I'm going to take my fist and I'm going to gently graze him, because if I cause him damage, it might break suggestion. So I'm just going to lightly graze his chin, but I'm going to try to make it look as if I just punched him right in the face as hard as I can.
Okay, and he spins around in a circle. Not just once, but twice, and then falls over on his back. And doesn't get up.
I just turn right around and go right back up to the later guy, and I say, "Is that good enough for you? Are you willing to give me the information now?"
And the crowd, just, their enthusiasm just dies. Like, again, like straight out of the movie scene. Like, everyone just stops talking. Like, maybe there's a little bit of murmuring. Like, you can probably hear someone and be like, "What was that bullshit? Did he even hit him?" And, some people come up and they try to get Marco up, but he's knocked out cold. And you go up to the commander, and he's just like, "I guess."
Hey, don't underestimate us little guys. We're scrappy.
Kind of looks over your shoulder over at Marco sprawled on the ground there, and it's like, doesn't even look like the man has a bruise, but somehow he got knocked so hard to be spun around. And this guy is a veteran of combat. He's definitely a little suspicious, but yeah, no, you beat my guy. You showed me. So I'm sorry, what was this again that you wanted? Something about orcs?
Yeah, I want to know about these unknown orcs that have been sighted around the area.
Yeah, I heard the report. I personally don't think much of it. So a couple of orcs are up on Stone Tooth. They ain't hurting anybody. If they do come anywhere near us, though, glad to have you around.
Well, actually, I'm headed towards them. All right.
Even better.
Sorry, I thought you might have a little bit more information with your position here, that you might have a little bit more info, but it seems like you don't know too much more than we do.
I mean, 3 days travel is kind of outside of my jurisdiction.
All right. So I'm going to just turn around. I'm going to throw my hand up and wave to the guy who's laying on the ground and just, again, try to puff my shoulders up a little bit as I kind of walk away rapidly. Find the rest of the group.
And he knows afterwards that you did this to him, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
That's charm does. Let me see.
While you're looking that up, hey, Valeria.
No, he doesn't know.
Am I here? Wait, there we go.
There you are.
Feeling any better?
Better than a sound, but not much.
Fair. I want you to meet our new player, Ryan. He is playing Eddar, a dwarf cleric.
Nice to meet you, Ryan and Edar.
Hey, Valeria. Nice to meet you as well.
I am just going to kind of recap. I'm going to make it even quicker than the last recap because Valeria wasn't actually here for last session. So, Valeria, just so you know, did you watch the stream actually?
I haven't had a chance yet, unfortunately. I've been kind of nonstop this week.
That's okay. That is okay. Let me just, like I said, 1 minute. 1 minute tops. So the group finished up the Sunless Citadel. They killed the dragon on the way out. They told the mother, finished up that quest, went back to the guild. One of the books that they had gotten, the Treasures of the Fire Lords, they found essentially the next plot hook. And so there was this dwarf that built or made a bunch of really good weapons. And let me actually just read the thing. All right, so the new place that you're going to is called Blassingdale, or that's where you're at. It is a mining town of about 2,000 people out on the frontiers. It is a month's travel from where your, the guild house was that you're kind of been basing yourselves out of so far. But Durgadin was a master smith who forged blades of surpassing quality and power. Centuries ago, his home was sacked by orcs. Durgadin led the remnants of his clan to the mountains north of the town of Blassingdale and established a small secret stronghold somewhere in the trackless wilderness. From his hidden redoubt, he waged a decades-long vendetta against all orc kind until his enemies discovered his fortress and attacked it after a long siege. Durgadin and his followers perished, and much wealth was carried away by the conquering hordes. But it's said that the deepest and best hidden vaults and armories escaped the looting, and that some of Durgadin's extraordinary blades still wait in the darkness for a hand bold enough to claim one. You've come to Blassingdale, a small mining town on the northern frontier, to see if there's anything to these stories. Your map shows that the old dwarf hold lies about 3 days' march to the north of the town. Dark, deeply forested hills rise beyond the town's outskirts. You all have shown up to town, and the group originally went to the shop, met the dwarf that runs it named Calm. He recommended that you talk to the innkeeper named Cyril. Cyril, a half-elf female, mentioned that somebody had seen some orcs out on Stone Tooth some days ago, which was kind of odd because, strangers are odd and noteworthy, but strangers, doing who knows what out on Stone Tooth, which is essentially wilderness. The party did ask about, Durgadin and his story in this cache of weapons. This is not a story that anyone is aware of. You guys essentially found an old treasure chest and journal, and you're the only ones who really know about what's going on here, or possibly are the only ones that know. But the group decided after that to go talk to the constable, or not the constable, the sergeant of the watch. And the JP just kind of got into a fight with one of them, but he won. by casting suggestion.
Go JP.
So yes, JP,
Are
you
we
were
around? Oh, I'm sorry. Go
suggestion.
ahead.
Do they remember?
He said they do not.
Okay. So yeah, and JP, you're not slowing anything down.
You're on mute, I think, JP. Can't hear you.
While JP's figuring out being
Sorry about
unmuted.
that.
Oh, perfect. Yes, and Ryan, to answer your question, yes, everyone is there unless you don't want to be.
Yeah, no. Can I ask some questions to the sergeant?
Of course.
Oh, awesome. Tell him I don't know, that he's seen enough combat to know when trouble walks. About the outsiders that he saw, or the strangers. Were there any signs, any campfires, any marks? Was there anything? And I want to do a persuasion check. I use persuasion. I'm sorry, where is persuasion? There we go. There we go. Well, that did not go probably too well.
Okay,
18?
so
It did. Okay.
your 18 beats his 5 handily. And he looks at you and he goes like, yeah, you look like a man who's seen combat. You seem like you know what you're doing. I still don't know about that guy, but he did kick his ass there. But I didn't personally see them. So when you go out there, there is a path that leads up Stone Tooth. It's real obvious, and they just said that they saw some orcs up on that path.
Okay. Any can you insight check to see if he's holding anything back?
Yeah. You just can't read the guy.
Yeah. Cool. I'm done. Appreciate it. Thank you, Sergeant.
Yeah, anytime. He likes you.
I like him. I think JP should fight his guy again.
Yeah, so when does Marco wake up? And again, does Marco remember this? You said no?
I don't think so. It doesn't say anything about they remember it.
Okay. When does he wake up, though?
It can take up to 8 hours unless I
Wow.
drop it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay, so yeah, at this point, maybe they're getting a medic. He won't get up. Somebody get a medic.
Can I ask one more thing? Can
Of
I
course.
ask him? He said he didn't see them. Can we ask him who saw them?
Oh, just Amelia. She's who saw them. She's one of our local herbalists. Wandering around the forest, getting plants and stuff. That's why she was out there.
And where is she?
Either at her shop or maybe out wandering in the forest again.
Cool. Let's go check on Amelia in the forest.
All right.
No, keep going. Party should probably try to do their own thing as well.
All right. You get to Amelia's shop, and her assistant Florence is there. But Florence lets you know that Amelia is out gathering herbs. She'll probably be back in a few days.
Awesome. Thank you. If anyone wants to take it from here, appreciate it.
Does anybody else want to do anything in town?
I'm not gonna think of.
Nah.
All right. So I do have a picture.
What?
I know. Me and my pictures.
Love this splash
I did
page.
not roll it up or load it up into Roll20. So into the chat it goes. So Tyson, you're just gonna have to edit this later. Campaign notes seems appropriate. So into the campaign notes. So I don't know if I talked about this with everybody, but certainly Ryan hasn't heard. So as I think you know, the module that we're running is a reprint from 3rd edition. So for all of these, I have all the old modules, and I like to share the old artwork as well. So this is Stone's Tooth. You might recall from the description last time, but I will read it again about how there was the plume of smoke. And so, yeah, there's a picture of it.
Very cool.
So anyways, you guys travel for 3 days or thereabouts without anything too eventful. I'm sure you saw some pretty birds, or if you wanted to do any foraging or anything of the sorts. Yeah, you've got that time to do it as you travel. But as you travel north from the mining town of Blassingdale, you pass through brooding pine forest and deep vales. From where you stand now, you catch sight of a tall, steep hill that rises to a prominent bare knob of rock, the Stone Tooth. A thin spire of smoke rises from some unseen point high on the hill's slopes, and you can make out a steep, narrow road or track that runs back and forth across the face of the mountainside.
Turkey, do you think we should scout ahead?
He kind of looks around a little bit and goes, "Yeah, I can
One
take a
sec,
little
guys.
wander."
What are you scouting? Are you like going up that trail?
Yeah, he'll go hide behind a bush, stealth, and just message back to Finn, "Yeah, give me 5 minutes," and he'll pop off the trail 25 yards and just wander, kind of parallel it, and just see what's up there.
For sure. It is quite the hike. This isn't like I can just pop in and see what at the top of this trail. Like, this is hours of walking still.
Oh, okay. So we're okay. Well, then no, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. So that picture on the right side, you can see like a Z. So that's the switchbacks. Just to kind of give you a sense of what we're talking about.
Hmm.
For all of us, is the smoke behind the mountain to the right, or is there like a vantage point from the forest we could look at and see clear, or does that not matter in this?
So it definitely matters where that fire is at and where the smoke is coming from. But you can tell that it is coming from somewhere up on the mountain. So you wouldn't really be able to get a higher vantage point than it.
Yeah.
You guys want
Well,
to check out who's making that?
well, I think that would. Well, it's definitely not an accident, and the trail's the only way to get up there. The zigzag, right? But it's probably watched. Is there any kind of scouting one of our party members could do from a tree line? Or
So
anything?
I mean, you definitely can send somebody up by themselves. If you want to scout that far ahead. You also can all sneak up yourselves. You would say that the switchbacks do not lead to the smoke.
Okay, cool.
So
You-
Keep my
again,
note.
we're hours of walking away. So we need to chunk forward a little bit and get closer to our goals, then we can start doing these things.
Oh, hours of walking. Sorry. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
so-
I'm going off the photo here. Yep,
So,
got it.
so at this point, you are kind of at a point where you make a choice. Just to kind of clarify this, so you can see that the switchback goes up pretty much to the stone tooth. You can tell that the smoke is not coming from the stone tooth. It's coming somewhere from that elevated region, but not the tippy top. So it's kind of, do you want to take this path up? Do you want to try to trek through the wilderness and get to the smoke? Do you want to do something completely else? Maybe circle around the backside through the wilderness and see what the other, view of it is. There's a two clear-cut choices, but to be clear, again, it's D&D. You can do anything.
Okay, so do we want to head up to the tooth, which is the forge goal, as I'm interpreting it, or do we want to check out the smoke, which may or may not be those orcs?
I think I'm more comfortable as a mountain dwarf going through the mountain, but okay, that's just one vote.
I'll vote for that as well. No point having a conflict. We don't need one.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
Seems the party is inclined to take the path. Is that correct?
Yep,
Yeah.
let's do that.
All
I don't know
right.
if we do-
So
Sorry, I don't know if we do marching orders, but I definitely want to hang out behind the paladin.
I'll go first.
right. So we absolutely do marching order. So
Okay.
Tyson is first.
Tyson,
Into
I'm
that,
sorry,
yeah.
is the barb?
Yep.
The barbarian. Yeah.
Yep, got it. Thank you. And I will be
Looks
in the
like
middle.
Valeria's second.
Yep.
Valerius our pally.
Yep.
Thank you. And
Are you
I'll be
third,
going
Edo?
third. Yep.
I'll be behind you.
And you are the bard or the rogue? I'm sorry.
The Barg.
Yep. Bard.
That leaves Zerky and Erky.
All right. So again, important to know this, especially for the future, and let me know if this marching order changes. Otherwise, I'll just assume this is what it is in the future. But you do make it up the path without event. Now that said, as you're going up the path, you can tell that this path is old. And it looks like it might have at one point been well concealed, but the years, if not centuries, of erosion and such have made it that it is very obvious, even from a distance.
Can you go more into? I'm sorry. The path is just covered by certain things.
Not anymore. As adventurers, you kind of have an eye for things, so
Okay.
you can tell that back when this path was made, it was probably a concealed secret path. But over years, if not
Got it.
centuries, it's now very obvious.
What do we see when we get to the top?
Oh, we see a new map, which means it's time for me to copy and paste everybody. Copy. So let's hope this works. Okay. All right. Does everyone see the new map?
Nada.
No.
No.
Blackness.
No.
I do.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I do. Yeah, way.
Far left.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay. And can everyone move their tokens? Excellent. Moving maps is always such, especially for JP's token, always stresses me out.
Let's see.
So now that we're back underground, Zerky will take point.
So you are outside still. This part here to the left is the mountain side going down.
So we're in like a
So-
ravine.
No, you're in the switchbacks. This is a path going up.
Can I? Let's see. So, we're on stone, correct?
Yeah, I mean you're on a mountainside, so it's dirt and stone.
Okay. Can I use tremor sense? Stone cutting.
Sure.
Yep, I would like to activate that. It's in a range of 60 feet for 10 minutes. As long as I'm touching or on the stone surface, natural or work.
Absolutely. And as the party was coming up, were they taking any efforts to hide themselves?
Nope.
All right.
No.
Well, then I'm pretty sure you all can see those orcs.
We could.
And that means the orcs can see you.
Well, I didn't think we were automatically just going to be all the way up.
Well, like I said, if you're
That's why I use
not
tremor
taking
sense to detect movement on any stone.
sure, but each square here is 5 feet, which means it would be 12 squares before you would sense them.
Cool.
Yeah.
We
So
are.
so just like keep in mind that this isn't a tunnel. This is outside on the side of the mountain. So to the left of you is down. To the right of you is up. This tunnel-looking thing just happens to be the path. So you would have come down or come up another path that was, where's my tools? So that was, like this and then down and
Sorry,
etc.
I don't
So as you
see-
turn this corner and you're looking up the rest of the path, you see these orcs and then they see you.
I don't see orcs. I'm sorry.
I saw them earlier, but gone now.
Does anyone see orcs?
I saw them earlier, but not anymore.
I did for a moment.
I think is
Somebody,
our people are moved up higher up, which made it
I was
open.
gonna say, I think Tyson, you must have moved your. Well, maybe it is 60 feet then. Let's move in until you see. I'm sorry. This is day, right? You guys are going during the day. You're not going at night, right?
I
Yeah.
would assume so.
Okay. So I have vision set on you as if you were inside an unlighted area.
Well, I've dark.
So that's why you're not seen until you get closer up. But yes, you absolutely, it's broad daylight. You would see, what is this? Yeah, 120 feet. You would definitely see that in daylight. But the path climbs up one last steep switchback toward a bare shoulder of rock. The hillside rises steeply on your right and drops away precipitously on your left. Debris and rubbish lie scattered over the last 100 yards or so. Discarded water skins, bits of charred bone, and splintered casks or kegs. Up ahead, the path opens onto a wide ledge and then doubles back sharply into the mountainside. Two bestial humanoids in hide armor stand watch on the ledge. They appear inattentive and bored.
Can anyone detect traps? Or any kind of or
I
any
mean-
kind of vision to look at the trash that's everywhere, make sure there's no pitfall or something.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to revamp what I said earlier. When you all are here where you started, even though you're not trying to be sneaky, these guys are so not on top of guard duty that they don't even notice you come around the corner.
At this point, we don't know if they're going to attack or if they're good guys or anything at this point. Because the orcs are not uncommon around here, right?
That is what you've been told.
Okay.
So clarifying, were we told that orcs were like trade partners and friendly, or were we just told that there are orcs in the area?
There's orcs in them hills.
You were told that there are orcs that live in Blassingdale. Like there's an orc community. Like the sergeant's mother is an orc. She lives in town. She goes to church on Sundays.
Life was so much easier when you could just kill orcs on sight.
I'm with him.
It's not my fault you went to the one kumbaya town in the country.
I guess,
So translation, we can't fireball them to open the conversation?
You can do whatever you want.
Well, if they're on guard duty, what are they guarding? Any kind
Yeah.
of rogue, barb, stealth attack or anything?
you want me to talk to them?
I just kill them.
I know orc language.
Well, regrettably, as much as normally I would just say, sneak attack, fire! Given the political situation where the city guard's mom is an orc, we probably should say hi first and see what happens.
All right, I will approach. And I'll say hello first in common.
As you get to the 60-foot mark, they finally notice you, and they immediately draw their weapons.
Now we can fireball.
I will speak out in orcish. Hey, there's no need for this. We can talk.
All right, so right there is where you would have been when they drew their weapons, Tyson. And then if everyone else would like to line up how they would want to be.
They did not see us, right?
No, at this
Not
point
me.
they saw
Yeah.
you.
Yep.
Even me,
Tyson's,
where I'm right now. I'm in the nook.
So the way it
Typical area.
works is how many lines you can draw from the corners of the tiles. So it looks like you've got cover there. But they can definitely see at least one corner of you, if not two.
Okay.
But yes, if you're ever wondering if they can see you or if you have partial or half or 3/4 cover, it's based on from their corners how many corners they can touch of yours. So if from one of and you're drawing it from the center right now in your settings, you need to drew it from corner. But let's see, do I have it preset? I don't. So yeah, you can see from that corner it hits 2. And it would be even better if it was from the top left corner. That would definitely hit 2 and not clip that one spot right here. So that would be half cover. If 3 of your points were blocked, it would be 3/4 cover.
Did they say anything when Ember said, "Hey, we can talk this out. There's no need for that"? Was
So
there any kind of reaction?
he didn't get that close. He said he was going to get like 20, 30 feet. And I was like, okay, well, as soon as you get to 60, they notice you finally and they draw their weapons. And they immediately shout intruders in Orc.
How about I shout back, we can talk? Can we shout that
They don't
far?
seem. You can definitely shout that far. They don't seem inclined to want to talk though.
That's fine
All
with
right.
me.
They've chosen
Yeah.
violence.
I think they've chosen death, but okay. So, Ryan, for initiative, in your character sheet, you've got your initiative. You just click on that. You do have to double click on your token to open your character sheet. If you roll your initiative from opening your character sheet in the journal, it won't put it in the turn order.
Sorry, give me one moment here. Character sheet.
Of course, take your time. First combat in roll 20.
Yay.
Nice.
Oh, well, shoot. There we go.
Yeah. I'm not going to say no to you going first.
Okay.
Are we
Oh.
missing Erky?
Yeah, so how far am I? I can walk up 1, 2.
I
You know
rolled.
what? Let's see.
I see
You said I'm
Zerky. I don't see
120 feet
Erky in
away?
there. You are about 60 feet away.
I don't know why it didn't populate, but I was the first one to roll.
Weird. Yeah, go ahead and just manually add him if you don't mind. Did you beat Eder? Or
I
did
don't
you
know
beat
how
Ryan?
to do that. And no, I didn't.
Okay, so to manually add, you right click on the character. I'll go ahead and do it. And there's an option that says add turn. And then you just type in whatever the number is. But yes, Ryan, from what I see, if you wanted to move directly into them, it would be 60 feet.
Got it.
You wouldn't get your attack then, but you should have a ranged attack that can hit.
Yeah, I've guiding bolt. So I can do that within 120 feet, I believe, is guiding bolt.
Yep.
I am going to go for the one on the right. And
A 9 does not hit.
okay,
Sorry.
cool. Well,
Anything else that you can do?
yeah, I
Like,
moved twice, and I'm moving back.
I was going to say, you can go back to your
Yeah.
hidey hole.
End turn.
All right. The orcs. Then that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Dang it. Well, he can't do that. Oh, they've got aggressive. Never mind. He absolutely can do that.
Holy crap.
Yeah, 60 feet of movement. All right, the one in the back throws a javelin at Tyson and misses. And the one in the front swings on you, Tyson, with his great axe and hits for 9 slashing.
Oof.
Whoa. Ran up on me real fast right there. Kind of spooked me.
And the other orc, the one that threw a javelin, calls the first one an idiot. Again, nobody understands except for Tyson. But yeah, he goes, "Thark, you idiot! Get back here!" And then it's Finn's turn.
All right. I am going to cast Vicious Mockery at the one here in the front. I'll say something. You're the biggest goblin I've ever seen.
Whew,
And we will.
Goblin.
Yeah.
he does not
And
pass.
that's that is Wisdom 14.
Yeah, he got a 2.
Okay. And
My brain.
yeah, so he has disadvantage on his next roll, on his next attack roll.
Cool. You can
And
see
I
that
am
that hurt him to the quick.
good.
Goblin. Oh.
And I'm going to stay where I'm at because that looks like I've got 2 tough people standing in front of me, so I'll be good where I'm at. And I'll tell you what,
Erky.
just as a bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and give Valeria. See, she'll be up next. I'm going to go ahead and give you Bardic Inspiration.
Yay.
All right. Well, Erky, you are up next. And then conveniently Zerky, so.
We are going to try our new cantrip.
Yay, new spells.
We'll zap the guy in front with Eldritch Blast,
Oh.
which he gets from his all-purpose tool.
Are you going to be able to put Agonizing Blast on that?
No, huh? No, I just get the
No.
base cantrip.
Still.
Still cool.
That hits. Oh, wow.
I think I'll end there.
Okay, that orc is bloody.
And then Zerk will steady aim, same one, crossbow shot.
I'm sorry, steady aims, or same one?
Yeah, so same orc. Steady aim bonus action gives me advantage, and then the shot.
Got it. Did you attack the one in front of Tyson or the one in the back?
The one in front of Tyson.
Okay. I thought I saw you measure out to the back one, which made me worried. I got it wrong. Yeah. Okay. Go
No.
ahead and
That
try
was
to
somebody
kill
else
that one.
doing something.
Somebody doing something.
That's me, I think.
That's okay. You're allowed to do things. A 24 definitely hits. And he's got 2 hit points left, so
He's
I'm
dead.
going to assume you explode him with your crossbow shot, but I'd like to see what that damage is.
Roll the math rocks.
Take it away.
So Zerky yells to Ember, "Duck!" As Ember kind of looks back or does whatever he does. A crossbow bolt zips across his shoulder, tags the orc in the nostril, and it almost pauses until it passes out the backside of his skull.
I can't imagine ever going, duck where?
Exactly.
And Edar says quack. Just kidding, dwarfs don't joke.
Then he will move up just a little bit to this other nook. I'm done.
Valeria, it is your turn.
Oh, this arc is now dead, correct?
Yes.
Right,
Sorry.
so she can move over yonder, 30 feet. So take an attack on this guy. And she will use her probably use her smite. Let's see. If that turned on, I think it did. Yeah, okay. Attack 22.
Nice.
Jesus.
Anything that hits DM?
That definitely hits, yeah.
14 damage. An additional 2d8 from her smite. 24 damage.
Oh, he dies.
Boom. Just lightsabered him.
And as the first one died, he yelled out, "Wark, avenge me!" Or Wark. So they were named Wark and Thark.
Poor Warkenthark, may they rest in peace.
Yeah, the module named them, even though they have no speaking lines, so I wanted to make sure.
It was Ember that was hit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, can I cast Cure Wounds?
Of course. Do you think it's worthwhile doing right now?
Yup.
Fair.
Well, they screamed for intruders, right? So there might be more coming.
They did scream intruders.
There you go. 17 points.
Oh,
All
thank
right.
you.
So I am definitely not a fan of yo-yoing. Do you know that term, Ryan?
No.
Okay, so mechanically, the most optimized way to do your healing is to wait until someone goes down. Because then the full amount of healing is going to happen. And if somebody gets hit, like if you have 1 hit point and you get hit for 10, you don't go to -9 in this edition. Like, so essentially, you just negated 9 points of damage because you can only go down 1. But the reason I bring this up is Ember had 9 hit points that he was missing, and you just healed him for 17.
Yep.
So, might have been more economic of a use to wait till he got hit a second time.
No, that's my front line. But
No,
got it.
that's fair. You are an experienced player. My apologies if at any time I say anything that might sound patronizing. We do have
No,
a
it totally
couple of
makes
people
sense.
who aren't and definitely need to be told these kind of things. So sometimes it won't even necessarily be for your benefit, even though I might be talking about your character.
All
But
right.
yeah, you killed those guys, and I am gonna let you all know you are walking into a situation where, as Ryan pointed out, some hostiles yelled out that there are intruders. So I don't feel like I'm spoiling anything here where I say, try to move forward,
I was about to
like
say,
as we're actually playing. Like, don't just throw your character out 100 feet past the group.
Do
we're
I
in
feel
dungeon crawl territory.
anything with the tremor sense from the other side of that to see where the right is, where the path winds around? Is there anything, because anything with tremor sense that are 12 things away with anyone running up those steps? Because we're
What
here,
does
right?
tremor
This is, see where
sense?
I'm moving? Yeah.
Yes,
So,
no, I get you. What does tremor sense tell you exactly?
yeah. Here, let me find. Let me get that on my character sheet here. Hold on. Where the heck is it? It's part of the stone. Sorry, give me a moment.
It's okay.
Tremor sense, stone cutting is bonus action. You're getting tremor sense with a range of 60 feet for 10 minutes. You must be on a stone surface or touching a stone surface to use this tremor sense. The stone can be natural or work. You can use this bonus action a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain. And then stone that it does. Use it 2 times per long rest equal to
Sorry.
proficiency, which is 2 uses at level 3. And then give me one moment here. You can feel vibrations through the stone, footsteps, movement, digging, impacts. You know where a creature is, if location and direction, even if you're behind a wall, around a corner, you're in darkness or magical darkness, the creature is invisible or hidden. You don't see details, you can't tell who or what it is, only where it is moving and on the same connected surface.
They don't need to actively be moving though. You can tell if they're standing
Yeah.
still. Okay, that
I
is that's what because I typed it in
Yeah.
Terramar Sense and I came up with a couple of different versions, so I wasn't sure where yours was coming from. So yes, you sense vibrations here and here.
So where's the first one? I'm sorry. Oh, they're right next to each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just around this corner.
I would then tell whoever our scout is if they could peek around the corner without jumping out and getting rocked by a archer or something.
Yep. So they can't see us, so I'm out of line of sight, so I can stealth on them in the new rules, right?
You can, yes. Go ahead and roll your stealth check until you get a 15 or higher. Okay.
First shot. So he will sneak around the corner here.
Go ahead, move your character around the corner so you can see what you see. Oh, I guess you already did.
Do you have the tokens out or?
There's a wall here, so he's seen behind a wall with his tremor sense.
I moved. I should be able to see down that hallway.
Right. What I'm saying is he sensed behind this wall there are people. There's nothing down the end of this hallway.
Oh, all right. Yeah. All right. Gotcha. Report back.
Yeah.
Nothing down there. I'll go ahead and wander down a little bit.
Any perception check he could do for traps?
He definitely can do some perception checks.
That's my suggestion to him.
So you don't see any traps, but you notice right where those two people are, and in fact right here as well, there are arrow slits in the wall.
Interesting.
Stone cutting does if a trap uses moving stone, pressure plates, or vibration mechanisms. You could feel the difference immediately.
That is very good to know. That I feel like might be one of those things where I might say this trap goes off in the future, and you're like, no, no, no. So,
Yeah. So, yeah.
but you do not
Yeah.
feel any, traps or
So-
anything.
I'm going to go ahead and poke my nose around this corner and see what's down those stairs. Anything of note?
So you can kind of see into this other room here, a rope bridge.
Okay.
But just to the general area's description, shallow steps lead up through a steep fissure to the south and turn east to the mountainside. Here, a broad entranceway has been carved out of the stone. Marble steps, cracked with age and veined with green moss, lead up to a strong double door of carved stone, 8 feet wide and almost 10 feet tall. Arrow slits high on the north and south walls command this area.
All right. So I'm going to wander back and then report back about our little ambush spot. So how do we want to deal with these snookums?
Don't forget your
How-
rat.
How
I'm
high
just
up
gonna-
are these slits?
I'm just gonna reiterate what I was saying before about moving your tokens up. Is that where everybody's tokens are? Around
No, they
the
shouldn't
corner?
be because
Oops,
they're supposed
sorry.
to be the arrow
Yeah.
slits are supposed to be right there, which we know. And
Yeah,
that's
stay hidden.
yeah, so I said, how do we want to deal with this? And everyone's no.
So just for the record, the rat is in his pocket dimension right now. He's not out, but I'll leave the token just so I don't have to pull it later.
Pocket rat.
So
How
Zerky reports back right in this little nook. There's arrow slits and something. I think that's where you were sensing that movement.
how high up are these slits?
They are 30 feet up.
Oh,
Oh. You mean 30 feet ahead or 30 feet?
in the air.
So
Good question.
in addition to the XY, dimensions that you can see on the 2D map, they are also up above the ground 30 feet.
Okay.
Anyone have any like darkness spell area that we could run through so they can't see us? Anything that keeps us hidden?
No, huh?
Yeah.
So I can go back around, create a diversion, but that runs the risk of pulling more things in. Or I don't think there's a way for us to, I mean, we can try, but I don't think we're going to get Pally in heavy armor and everybody snuck by there.
Any shields up, Strat? Would that give us an advantage of knowing what's coming and putting the shields up ahead of time?
Knowing what's coming means you're not surprised.
Yeah. But with the shield up in the air, I can't really be hit by an arrow if I know exactly where it's coming from.
I mean, you could make that argument
Half
anytime you're
damage.
in combat with an archer. That's just
I was
what the
hoping for half
AC
damage.
of the shield is. There's no half damage
Also, like,
from this.
if we stay as close as we can to the wall, they'll limit their ability to shoot us. Because there's only arrows just going this way, right? DM, they're going east to west.
So there is. Goodness, I'm just
They're
going
here.
to.
Yeah, they're
Here,
right in
I
front
tell you
around that
what.
bend, around the.
Okay,
There
I
you
see.
go.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you can see them.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, if we use the wall as cover, we can essentially avoid most of their arrows.
It's an
You said
idea.
it was 30 feet up, right? Or did I misunderstand?
No, they're
Slits.
30 feet up, but I think Valeria's point is you can't really hang out the edge of a window like you can, or a arrow slit like you could a window.
Yeah.
How are they really supposed to shoot straight down?
Right.
Which I would agree
Yeah,
with.
they're more. They're going to shoot here. They're going to shoot here. Right beneath them, they're going to have a lot more trouble hitting us because of the angle of the slits. It's the angle to protect them from incoming fire, but it also limits their field of attack because they got to move in order to see.
Here, I'll run out first, so they attack me, and you guys all run by.
Also an option.
Is nobody
Rage
has
first.
any kind of
Yeah.
any fog, cloud, darkness, anything?
No, we don't. Those are coming, but we're too low level.
Torches.
We have fog cloud right now, but
Did you say
yeah, light.
torches?
Well, it's 30 feet up, so we wouldn't be able to use a torch, really.
How much cover do they have? Are they half? Or are they 3/4? Arrow slit, so 3/4.
3/4, yeah.
So they're gonna have some crazy saves. So we can't exactly hit them. We need to avoid them. Is there in
I think I'll rage step out, and then you can all just run toward the wall.
They're going to draw fire.
Let's do it.
Okay. The second you step into sight, you're going to be rolling initiative.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Give me one moment. How do you do it? What is it? Controls it? Alt. Click on my character. Shift.
Hold Alt and double click on the token.
Double click. Thank you. Let's see. Come on. Any day now. Any day now.
You'll have to add EdR manually. Our little thingy is having issues today.
Right.
Yes, we'll 20 for you. It just does that sometimes.
You know, better this than having a token not appear for
True.
dozens of tries. All right. So they rolled for shit. You all get to go before they do. So top is Zerky.
We're going to take a pause here and take a pot shot at this first one as we go by. I am not steady aiming.
Okay.
So -5 would be what? 14? Is that hit or
That
no?
is a hit.
Nice.
Yeah, we don't get sneak attack, so we're not going to do very much to him. But hey, every little bit helps.
Like with amazing precision. Like probably like over your shoulder, barely with a glance as you're running full speed. You shoot straight through that arrow slit. And you can hear some orcish cursing.
Effer. So bonus action dash. And he is done.
Okay. That puts it
How much
on
damage
Finn.
did that orc take?
7.
Okay. All right. I am going to go here just for a moment. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion. Put a stone barrier or stone wall right in front of the slit here so that this guy cannot see.
Sorry.
And since he cannot see, I don't think anybody would be able to see me from here. If this guy can't see me and these guys are looking at a slits, would they be able to see me here?
I don't think so.
Okay. So then I'm going to move there and that's going to be my turn. So this guy should effectively not be able to shoot because he doesn't have line of sight anymore.
Valeria's turn.
Let's do a dash. Keep it simple.
You're a
Verse
simple
30.
woman, simple goals, killing all the evil of the world.
Yeep. That's her turn.
All right, Ryan, it's your turn.
Oh, there goes my attack since there's a stone barrier. But I just gonna dash, and dash is a double movement. How many squares?
It is, yes, double.
Yeah.
So 12 total squares.
Yeah.
You're best doing that movement trick I taught you.
1, 2. Are we using diagonals? I'm sorry.
So diagonals are the same. It's a 5-foot movement, no matter what.
Yep.
But what,
Yep.
like I was saying, let me just move you back real quick if you don't
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, whoops, that wasn't the right one. You were here, right?
I believe so. Yes. I
So-
don't recall. I believe I was. Yes.
This is the perfect example of
Keep pinging. Okay.
doing this. So you could put yourself like right there,
1,
and that would be 60.
2, 3, 5. Okay, cool. Because there seems to be another. I guess as I'm looking, is there another slit up to
There
others
is,
over and up?
and you
Yeah.
do indeed feel this guy over here when you get within the range.
Well, I would have felt that a little earlier.
You would,
Maybe
yes.
not have moved directly under it.
That is fair.
I would
Um,
probably just stop right there.
Thank you for joining.
Ember's turn.
Looks like I'll just do the same thing. Run and dash. That'll be my turn.
Key's turn.
Erky yells at Ember, "You left me behind, you big oaf!" and dashes.
All right,
He's
that
done.
makes it the orc's turn, and you can hear shouting. Nobody except Ember can understand it, but I'm not sure from his vantage he actually would. But yep, he sure does make that there. All right, so you see this orc show up in your line of sight. At least Ember does, and that dude shuts those double doors. I feel like you would still be able to feel their tremors, so I'm keeping the rat with them so you can still see them on the map there, Ryan.
Okay. Yeah, it's 10 minutes
So
long,
yes,
so I think each minute is quite a lot of combat. I think so.
it is, yes. And actually, now that I think about it, these guys have 30 more feet of movement. Okay, that is the end of the round. It is back to the top, and Zerky.
Those doors are now closed, right?
They are, yes. Oh, I am so sorry. I forgot this one down here. Before anything happens there, Valeria, you're going to get shot at.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's a hit.
Yeah, it's a critical, so 8 points of damage, please. Considering the longbow was a D8, that wasn't the worst critical.
Two numbers.
But now it's Zerky's turn.
I'm thinking. Well, Snuggles, this sucks.
Muggles.
Point of action, DM. Would you let me initiative swap now?
Are you not supposed to do that? Is it only at the start of combat?
I don't think alert sets, to be honest with you.
Okay, then yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna initiative swap with Ember and yell, "Get that door open!"
I got just the amount of movement to get there. All right, I'll see if the door is locked or not.
The door is locked.
What kind of
Yeah, just so you know in the future, it is immediately after you roll initiative, you can swap.
Okay, gotcha. That's what I wasn't sure on.
I am raged. Should I just try to kick the door down?
Hell yeah!
All right, I'll try to do that. Would I just roll
Are you
unarmed
attacking the
strike?
door or are you athleticsing it?
I'll attack it with my great axe.
That hits. All right, you chunk off a little chip of stone. Do remember that these are 10-foot by 8-foot wide stone doors. So you'll get through eventually.
And
Is that it for you?
I'll extend my rage with my bonus action and end my turn.
Fair. Finn's turn.
And is going to catch up with the group. And he is going to. I don't think they'd be able to hit me there. I'm going to come right down there. And I think there's a whole lot more I can currently do without having a target. So that's my turn. It's just catching up with the group.
Valeria.
Well, she is going to one right up here. She's gonna try and open probably check the door, open it that way. Athletics check time.
You know, you can maybe feel there's some give to these doors. Not anywhere near what you would need to break it down, but maybe you get the sense that there's like a bar on the other side holding them shut.
Okay. I will communicate that to the party. And I'll use a bonus action to heal myself. With my free use of healing word. Boop. Boop. 5 HP. Wow, that was a terrible roll. Jeez, double snake eyes on that. Oh well. That's a turn.
Ryan, it's Edder's turn.
Yeah, I'm going to use keep going with stone cutting plus then do an investigation roll to check for any hidden latches, vent shafts, anything like that. Can pick up any like spaces, hollow
Sure.
spaces around anything that we might be able to use. Where's my investigation? And of course I fail. My rolls are epically no, this hasn't changed in like 30 years or 20 some years. They're pretty
You
much
know,
spot on.
half of them are gonna be crap. Like that's just even
That's
the
the
best of
investigation
circumstances.
part, but use any of the stone cutting. Can't exactly tell what it is, but can I tell if there's any vents or anything around there? Like any other areas that we could get through? Other than the
No.
door?
Unfortunately, there is nothing.
Cool.
Unless you can maybe
Uh,
squeeze through those arrow slits.
Yeah, that's. I was gonna ask how wide those things are.
Inches. It would definitely require some sort of, magicking or, I don't know if you've got some sort of contortionist skill, but certainly nothing a normal character could do.
Nothing. Yeah. Should have rolled halfling with an acrobat halfling.
Anything else?
Yeah, no, I'm just going to you know what, let me think. You said it just doesn't have much give to it at all, huh? No athletics, anything would.
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna do an athletics
she didn't
attack.
really
or
communicate this to you, but
Yeah.
I
I'm
did
gonna try an
communicate.
athletics on
Sure.
the door. Is it strength or athletics? Hopefully it's not strength.
Both. Athletics is a strength check.
Yeah.
So you roll strength plus whatever
It's
your
both. Yeah,
athletics
it's
is.
gonna be. I don't have a plus to athletics, so I guess it doesn't matter. Yep. Nope.
No, you don't even feel like your push budged it.
And I'm not. Okay, there we go. No, actually, I wouldn't be able to move back 2 over. I'd have to move 1 over.
Ember, it's your turn.
All right, so gotta move up, mage hand, pick the lock.
There's no lock to pick. It's barred from the other side.
Oh, you said it was locked earlier.
I mean, that is a form of locked.
Can you just lift the bar with his mage hand?
He needs to see it. It's the other side.
Oh.
That would be one hell of a trick, though. Quick, materialize on this thing I can't see and do stuff for it.
And that is an arrow slit right there, correct?
It is, but it is Ember's turn?
We initiative swapped.
Derp, sorry.
Can I reach it?
No, it's 30 feet up.
Can I do an acrobatics check to climb up there?
I mean, it's not an acrobatics check to climb. Like, climbing is half speed.
All right, I'm gonna climb up there. So with bonus action, that gives me 30, so I can reach it. Right? 60 divided by 2, 30.
Yes, but I am double checking. Because in addition to the speed difference, I do believe there is a check based on what you're climbing. My discretion. Yeah, I'm going to make this. Go ahead and roll an athletics check.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
All right, I'm not doing that then. I mean, climbing to me isn't Arnold Schwarzenegger physique. It's 110-pound scrawny guy's physique.
I mean, so here's the rules. Each foot of movement costs 1 extra foot when you're climbing, swimming, or crawling. You ignore this extra cost if you have a climbing speed. At the DM's option, climbing a slippery vertical surface or one with few handholds requires a successful strength check. Athletics. Doesn't say acrobatics, it says athletics.
This is nerds doing things that don't know how things work in the real world again. It's like intimidation being a charisma check is the dumbest thing in the world. All right, well, so much for that idea.
You know what? You can have acrobatics. And only because you brought up intimidation, persuasion, or charisma. Because 2024 actually addresses that. I don't know if it's addressed in 2014 anymore. I felt like it might have been. But the example you gave specifically, if you wanted to, like, they don't say rip a phone book in half, they say like a feat of strength. But if you wanted to like rip a phone book in half to intimidate somebody, yeah, you can do that. That's
They did address
strength. They absolutely did. So if you want to make it your dexterity, it's still going to be it's still going to be athletics versus acrobatics, because it is still a feat of athleticism to climb. But I would agree that dexterity can be the score that you use instead of strength.
that. What's the DC? Is it 10 or 15?
It was 10.
Oh, what the hell? We'll try it. So
that's not your score. That's Ryan's score. Yeah, you need to roll.
No, hang on. That is actually a 12.
Ah. Yeah, you should have just rolled a dex check.
Wait, you said roll athletics. So I clicked the athletics button. Anyway.
I understand, but you don't have a bonus to athletics, so there was no point. It's just essentially a dex check.
So what I need you to do for me, DM, is stick rat right there, because I'm going to put rat through the arrow slit.
Oh yeah, rat can go through arrow slits.
And then that's Zerky's turn. He's kind of hanging out on a wall. I'll have to climb down next round. And then rat is going to wander himself around and see if we can scout this thing.
All right, and you somehow managed to put Zerky and Urky's turns next to each other again, so...
All right, and then Urky's just going to move.
Oh, smart.
And Ember, you're healed. Val, you're almost healed. Yeah, there's nothing else he's going to do.
So that orc just runs right past your rat. Doesn't think anything of a rat going through. But comes to the arrow slit where you are hanging off of. And he does have enough space to try to swing his weapon through and kind of poke at you, so you fall off.
Yeah, I mean, I've literally got my fingers on it hanging there.
And he misses. Despite the fact that you're not even on the ground, I imagine you're like kicking yourself along the wall and kind of like swinging back and forth and dodging as this orc tries to smack you with his great axe through the window. But the other one on the other side that you can't see, but Ryan could sense, takes a shot at you. And what is your AC again?
15.
Okay, take 6 piercing damage, please.
I don't like getting shot.
And there's no roll for this, so you just, you hang on. As much as they're trying to knock you down, and I think a normal person taking an arrow might lose their grip, you don't. You're a fucking hero.
That's because I'm going to cheat. Shield. AC 20.
Oh, well, never mind. You don't even get hit.
Zerky really doesn't like getting hit. That shit hurts.
I feel like someone was saying something and I talked over them.
I was just asking, is this right here where the other person is shooting from?
The southern
Is there
wall
a-
right here, yes,
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
of course. Let's see. Then, in addition to that, what are the other ones doing?
You know what the sad part is?
Hmm.
I just at the last long rest swapped out Featherfall. Otherwise, I would have just let go and just dropped.
All right. That makes it not Zerky's turn. Ember's turn.
All right. I guess I'll do the athletics check. There's no way me and Valeria could do it at the same time, though.
Help
I'll
action.
allow it.
Okay.
I mean, you're raging to your advantage, so
Yeah, does rage still give advantage on strength checks?
pretty sure it does. Let's see. Yep, veteran strength checks and strength saving throws. 1 sec.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll again, then, Ember.
Oh my.
Well, while we're waiting for Valeria to come back, Finn, what would you do?
Well, Finn would run into this corner so he can avoid the anyone shooting at him. And he would like to cast Minor Illusion again to have it sound like someone is banging on this door and in an orc's voice say, "Hey guys, why do you have this door locked? Let me in."
All right. I feel like maybe we should wait for Valeria at this point.
Would I get any kind of reaction?
You don't.
I'm back. Oh, just time for my turn. Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, let's do some more dice with that problem.
Are you gonna try to bash the door? Yeah,
Yep.
bash that door down.
23.
Yes. You can feel the metal bar even. It wasn't even wood. Bend under the combined force of you and Ember continuously bashing into this thing. You're probably gonna have some bruised shoulders tonight, but you finally bash it in.
Could she
And
use the bardic inspiration to increase that to possibly break through? Oh, never mind.
so that is what you see on the other side.
She is going to move in. That's her turn.
All right, Ryan, it's your turn.
I don't like that bridge. So what I'm gonna do is how do I do this? Shoot. Oh, I'm sorry. That's why. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like this little area here, and I'm gonna do a perception check for hidden area or hidden. I don't know. There's something about this little nook here. I'm gonna look for a hidden door. Another way around.
Absolutely.
Seriously, can I just get one roll? Just I got
Okay,
a plus
so
3.
okay.
Can I just get one roll?
So there's in this edition something called heroic inspiration. You are allowed to use it to re-roll any roll, and it's pretty easy to get back. Humans, in fact, get one every single long rest. So if there's ever a time where
Yep.
you're feeling,
Yeah, that's about what I expected. So you guys go ahead on the bridge. I'm just gonna keep sitting here till I find something else.
So Erky looks at you, kind of whispers under his breath, God hates him.
Yeah, it's typical.
or there's just nothing there. You don't know that you did a bad job of looking.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ember, or no, not Ember, Zerky and Erky.
So Zerky's gonna climb down, and that'll be climbing half. Yeah, that's all his movement. So he's back down on the ground.
You can drop if you want, and that is an acrobatics check. You take damage if you fail.
So I'll climb down. How about I climb down 20 feet and drop the last 10?
Sure.
Do I need to roll for that, or do I get 10 feet
still,
free?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good question, actually. I'm pretty sure you get 10 feet free. Or it's so minor, there's no way you could fail it.
Well, how's a 20 for you?
You should have gone from the start, is what a 20 is.
He's a wuss. He doesn't like damage, so he still would have been a little careful. So
despite the fact that you are a world-class acrobat and could easily have just jumped down, you're all like timid and you're like that kid who gets down to goes down to the last set of stairs and jumps off the last step.
Exactly. You have come to learn, Zerky.
Meanwhile, all your brothers and sisters are jumping from the top.
So then we'll burn our last movement hiding behind our meat shield here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I'll take a hot shot at that guy at long range.
Yep.
This has -5 on it.
Now, why does it have -5 on it?
Long range.
Isn't long range disadvantage?
Is it disadvantage or is it long range? Okay, that's even easier. Hang on, I'll do another one.
Nice.
I'll take the 20.
I should have said it was -5, because you do hit with an 18. You would have missed with a 13, though. Whew. That is a bloodied
roll.
Orc.
That's his turn, and then the super rat will move.
What about Erky?
How come I can't move through here, boss?
Oh, it's a secret door and it's closed. There you go. So secret from the rat's vantage point, and the guy's been running back and forth, so he didn't close it on his way out. Bam. Secret tunnel.
So Erky, watching the illustrious Greenstone do his thing, is going to do a perception check on that corner as well.
Thanks.
And going to tag himself for guidance.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Why is it shaped like that?
It is the natural side of the mountain, and that's where the natural part now meets the man-made, the square here. Oh.
And then with his movement, he'll move to this corner next to Finn. They're done.
Yeah, think of it as like the part of Mount Rushmore, like right after the heads, like that in between space of man-made and natural. All right, the orcs are going to go, and these ones over here start shouting. The ones to the right, and only Ember understands them, but you understand what they do next, because this dude comes over here and he cuts the rope bridge. And then they hide behind these rock formations as best they can. I guess this one would actually shoot at you first. Range.
Nope.
All right, that is a very messy javelin. It was going to Valeria, and it was long range, so. All right, and then these other ones. All right, Ember's turn.
All right, I'm gonna.
Oh, I am super sorry, Ember, actually. I forgot about these longbow boys. You know what? Zerky and Urky in that order. 14 and a 10 are going to miss, so. Sorry, Tyson. Now it's your turn.
It's all right. I will move right here and check here for a secret door.
You know what? That's a terrible roll, but it is so poorly hidden, you actually say that there's a secret door there.
Sweet.
Nice job, Ember.
I'll just point out easy DCs are 5, so 7 actually isn't hard if or bad if you're trying to do something easy.
And that was my action then, correct?
It was, yeah.
I'll move right here.
Finn, it's your turn.
Let's see. Finn is going to move there. Oops. And it looks like, let me see how far this is. 50. And I think yeah, I can do up to 60. I think it's going to be at a disadvantage though. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does not hit, sorry.
Okay. All right. I can't really see Ember to do anything. All right, that's all I got.
Right, Valeria, it's your turn.
Well, all I can do here, unfortunately, that's my spells real quick. Yeah, solid nope. All right, the rope pitch is cut, you said, all the way?
Yes. I mean, it's cut on the right-hand side, so it is flopping around on your side.
If I hold on to the side that's not flopping, can I make it across?
I'm sorry, if you do what?
Hold on to the side that's not flopping around. Can I still make it across, or is it just impossible?
I'm sorry, I meant the both ropes on this side were cut, so it's
Okay.
on your side, like hanging into the chasm.
Okay. I understand. Not much for you to do, unfortunately. I will throw javelin at the one who threw javelin at me. I think that's disadvantage. It's more than 30 feet. Yep, 30 feet. Yep. That's long range, so disadvantage. Javelin. 19 to hit.
Still hits.
Nice.
With disadvantage, right?
Sorry, I just want to look at. I didn't want to do that. I just want to look at
That's
the damn
okay.
description.
I was like, wait, what
Sorry.
am I doing now? Oh no.
Yeah, no. Just reading it.
All right, so yeah, you just right through those stones there, bullseye. And again, you hear orcish cursing. Brian, it is your turn though.
Yep, and I am going to do. Oops, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I can see one of them from here.
You can, yes.
Okay, which one do I see?
Both of them.
Okay, I like to attack the one that's already been hit.
They've actually both already been hit, so
The one that was most recently hit. I'm sorry.
sure.
Is that the one on the
Bottom.
left? Is that it? Oh, I'm sorry, on the right. Okay. Guiding bolt.
That is going to be a miss.
That's all my movement. I did not mean to do that. Please don't. That was the end of my turn because I missed and I'm out of movement. So
Okay. It's the Urkies.
Move up here to this corner. We'll take our shot at the north one. Now this one is not at disadvantage because I have advantage on it because I hit the other guy.
Okay. That hits.
But we still don't have sneak attack because I don't have advantage. So 7.
That's still dead.
Yeah, suck at work. Rat is going to move up here. And that is it for those guys. Urki is going to move around the corner and shoot at the other guy. And that's a miss. He's done.
All right. So one of them's going to be shooting Ember, the one in the hall with you. 8 piercing. The other one at the arrow slit is going to take a shot at Ryan. And that is a miss. I doubt your AC is 5.
Yep.
Then the other one, I'm going to pop out for a second and throw a javelin. And Valeria looks like the best target still.
Jeez.
Wow, you are lucky that that was with disadvantage.
Yes, I am.
20 still hits though, right?
Let me double check. Pretty sure, yeah. AC, where are you hiding at? I move you to. Where did they move you to? Jesus. Hit points. Yeah, that's hits.
Okay, then 9 piercing, please. And then the other ones. Okay, it's the top of the round and Ember's turn.
I will move up to this guy and attack.
That hits. That fucking decimates.
I'll see his cross. His is he holding a crossbow or a bow?
Longbow.
As his longbow is still pointing at me, trying to reload, I just come out and just slice straight through his bow, straight through his arm into his chest.
And yeah, it kind of holds his bow up as like, to parry your great axe, but it's a great axe versus a piece of wood. It splinters right through it, but then magically reforms so you don't lose your loot and you kill the guy.
And I will move there.
Finn, it is your turn.
I'm going to do minor illusion again, and I am going to put a illusionary wall right here so that he cannot see out, but everyone would know on our team would know that it is a fake wall, so they should still be able to see through it to attack him. And I think I'm going to move into this room here just in case.
All right, Valeria, it's your turn.
So the post is still there, right? For the bridge, the post here.
Yes,
Okay,
it is. Yes.
I'm gonna pull out my rope. Try and latch onto that post. That is going to be a roll to hit. All right. Just flat strength or dexterity?
No, it's dexterity. It's nice.
Nice.
Oh yeah, it goes right over the pole there.
Awesome. Can I use the rest of my action to tie the rope to the this post here?
Sure.
That's next to me. Okay, that's my turn. I've created a rope bridge.
Well, I mean, you've strung
Begun
a rope
creating a
across
rope
the
bridge, yeah.
chasm. I don't know if I'd call it a bridge,
that's fair.
but Ryan, it's your turn.
All right. Since it's still going on, so where are all the enemies at this point? Since I could feel all the movement around.
So there is one up here where the rat is
Yep.
seeing things. And then across the chasm, there is one guy.
Just two left, huh? Now the one that took a shot at me, is he still visible through the window?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack. Give me a moment here. And is he already damaged?
He is not.
Dang it. Okay. All right, let's do.
That hits.
Sweet.
See, not all bad.
Mostly. Yeah, I did something
mean-
finally.
You know, they mostly come at night. Mostly.
And by the way, did we already check for loot the two people that we killed, or is that an automatic
Not yet.
thing that's after combat's done? Okay. So I hit him. Is he still alive?
What was the damage?
Oh, where? I thought the damage is automatic. I'm sorry. Where do I get that damage from?
Uh,
It's
On the spell thing, click the red dice.
spell thing, red dice. Oh, spell details? No.
Yeah, if you're on your spell, click the spell tab, and then you can click the damages in red. You can click it, and it'll roll it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, my bad. That was good.
nice.
It's a nice shot.
Right? That's a decent dice roll for guiding bolt. I didn't realize it was up to 46 now.
Could have been double.
Yeah,
Oh,
that is a bloodied orc.
okay. And well, since nobody else is gonna fight him, I'm gonna hang out here and let's see if there's anything else I could do. Now this door, where is that thing? I'm sorry. Is that open? Is it closed? Is it?
It is open.
So we could just run in there and kill the dude. Okay. Got it. And then I am going to 3, 4, 5. Am I on somebody right now? No, that's a razor, whatever. Okay, cool. Enter.
Okay, Ember's turn.
You mean Zerky?
Yeah.
It is still your turn, just Zerky takes it.
Hmm.
Yes. That guy. I'm gonna move up in here and see if we can kill this guy.
That is fair. It is but a guy.
We'll have to bonus action dash on that.
That hits.
And I hit last round, right? Which means I have advantage, which means I have sneak.
Damn.
He's done.
Yeah, no, that's a dead orc. Just, you kind of reverse alien chest burster him. Instead of going out, it goes in.
We like dead orcs.
Their experience and their loot, so it's like a pinata. Anything else?
No, Zerky is done. The rat's going to move down the hall a little bit. And that other one across the chasm is dead, right?
There's one across the chasm that's still alive. This one.
Yeah.
Okay. Erky will take a cantrip shot at him. Now,
And what was your tremor sense again, Ryan?
Yeah, it's it was a little bit
60?
here. Tremor sense should be up, tremor. Yep, 60 feet.
Can you see the green arrow line thing?
Yep.
Okay. Someone here. Someone here. Someone here. Yep, that's the things you can feel.
Okay, then I'll keep my thought to myself because I can't share them right now in combat.
Um,
and that's -5 because he's partially concealed or whatever, right?
it's only 2. He's got half cover.
Okay.
I would say that he has 3/4 based on the terrain drawing, but the book specifies that it's half, so wah wah.
Gotcha. He
It's
takes
another
12.
dead orc. And just for the sake of it, he goes tumbling into the ravine. Ah!
But he left his loot first before because he's
He
really
did, yes.
polite.
He just threw his weapons and his armor off. Like he undressed as he was doing it. It's like, is it hypothermia where you do that?
Yes.
Yeah, he kind of like, it's not hypothermia, but it's still that same kind of death. Speaking of falling into the ravine, though, we did skip over a description of a room or two here. So the ravine room, the great doors open into a large hall. A narrow ledge overlooks a deep, dark crevasse that cuts the room in two. A dangerous-looking rope bridge, frayed and thin, spans the gap. Water gurgles and rushes somewhere far below. 2 copper braziers burn brightly on either side of the door, illuminating the western half of the room. Another ledge is barely visible on the other side of the chasm. And then the room that Erky is now in, that the rat's in.
Did you say
The
copper
doors.
braziers?
I did.
Okay, never mind.
So the door slides aside to reveal a narrow passage that descends a flight of stairs into a small chamber. Light from outside slants into the room through a series of narrow embrasures. The area is littered with well-gnawed bones, cobwebs, and rat droppings. Hence, they don't really care about your rat. Poorly cured hide blankets are carelessly scattered over the floor.
Okay, well, before everybody else moves in here with all their light sources, Zerky would have stealth because I want to go see what's down that hallway.
Look at me go in reverse. Wow.
Sure.
There I am.
Which hallway?
This one where he and the rat are in.
Okay. I mean, go ahead and move yourself down there so that you see the full box, but it's a hallway.
I just want to make sure there's nothing down here like a dragon's going to eat us.
There's no dragons. Like I said, that little cubby hole is probably where they had their blankets and hides set up for sleeping.
All right. Any thing secret down here?
Anything with tremor sense?
Tremor sense, yes, absolutely. So you
How many
discover.
minutes would you say I've left on that? Sorry, I know we started this
okay.
about 5-7 rounds of combat or something like that.
So it would be 10 total rounds of combat.
Okay, so it's still on.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely still on. So at 60 feet, you feel 1, 2, 3, 4.
God, I'm glad I picked a dwarf.
Yeah, that's pretty
And
convenient.
Zerky, you do discover that on the wall to the right is a secret door.
Ooh. All right. Well, let's check for traps and see if we can open it.
You do not determine any traps, but as you're doing this, Ryan, I guess, would be coming up on you now. Ryan, these things aren't standing still. They are moving west or east. They are essentially heading away from you.
Oh. Okay, so they're going from west to east.
So yeah, so you felt one like over here,
Yeah.
but now you're feeling him going like this.
I wonder if they sensed us, or they're just regrouping, or trying to think that we're going to still go over the bridge and try to fight us. You said, I'm sorry. What was noticed around here? There was something around here.
Secret door.
Secret
So
door. Okay.
secret door is
And
found
check for,
there,
but
and
no
then a
traps.
bunch of crap. Exactly.
Okay.
But I'm realizing we're almost into our 3-hour mark. Ryan, we usually take a 10-minute break at the 2-hour mark. So let's go ahead, go get some drinks, go get some bathrooms. I will see you all in 10 minutes. So
Awesome.
See you in a
Thank
bit.
Not good.
Now I'm back.
Here.
Okay, so yeah, Ryan, as they are messing around with the secret doors there, like I mentioned, you can feel these people vacating the space that they were previously occupying.
Okay. Are we able to do rests or a long rest here? Would it be advised to, since we kind of are we able to do anything like that?
I mean, you are definitely allowed to long rest whenever you want.
I'd like to do a cure wounds healing. I think, unless the long rest takes care of. Is it Valeria's? Oh, I'm sorry. Is it who is hurt? Yeah, it's Valeria. Would
Yeah,
a
I
long
would say
rest
if we
heal
want to,
Valeria.
it would, but we got here 4 minutes ago. I don't think a long rest right now would be appropriate.
Spells wise, yeah. Okay.
We have 2 healers in the group, so one of us can top off Val once they get back.
I am here.
Jolly
Sorry.
uses potions or something. I don't know how many you guys have.
I have a
'Cause you-
potion.
No, don't burn potions.
Yeah.
Ed, how many first level spell slots do you have left?
Let's see. I wish they would just take care of that for me when I push the dang buttons and tell me. Or does it somehow? Or
No, you got to click the little red dots.
little red dots. Sorry, I'm learning here, man.
You're good. So on your spell page, first, there's little triangles. You can mark those off.
Okay. Well, I used a cure wounds. So
Save it. I have laid hands. Oh, save it for now.
yeah. So I used one of those. I'm a little confused by because I only see first. I see these, right, but I also have the other ones, the guiding bolt. Where's that? What spell is that
That's a cantrip,
coming
right?
from?
No, it's not cantrip. It's a spell.
No,
Well,
it's not
Oh.
cantrip.
Sorry.
But I don't see it in the list. I've got Scorching Ray, See Invisibility. I have that? A Prayer of Healing? So I'm a little confused because I'm looking at my sheet, and those are the only 3 that I have that are showing. But in my combat, it's showing other things.
Are you under spells or under features and traits? Where do you see that?
No, in spells. So if I go to combat at the top, spells, inventory, features and traits, right? So if I click on spells, the only second spells it's showing, Scorching Ray. Like, how do I even have that? See Invisibility and then Prayer of Healing.
What's your subclass for cleric?
I made this yesterday. I'm sorry. Quickly.
It's okay.
Where is that?
What's your domain? Life, light, trickery,
Haunted
war.
one? Oh, I'm sorry. Say again.
Life domain, light domain, trickery domain, or war
Light.
domain.
I think I'm light domain.
Those sound like light domain spells. That's no. You have fairy fire.
Yeah, I've Fury.
Burning
Fire,
hands. You have scorching ray. And see invisibility. Yeah. So yeah, those sound like your domain spells.
Yeah, but in the second, that's all I'm looking at right now is Scorching Ray, See Invisibility, Prayer of Healing. I don't have any other list. The first spells have Detect Magic, Protection, Good and Evil, Guiding Bolt, Cure Wounds, Blast, Fairy Fire, Burning Hands.
Without being able to see it, I can't decipher it.
Yeah, no.
You can open his character sheet. Everyone can, just so you know. So you're looking at your second spot, and it's got Scorching Ray, See Invisibility, and Prayer of Healing, right?
Yeah. So where the heck are my other ones?
Yeah, they're there.
I don't see that on my screen. My apologies, guys.
It's not on his screen. I'm looking up real quick.
So, like in your first level spells, is your Guiding Bolt, Cure Wounds. Those are all there.
Okay, so this is what the situation is. In 5th edition, it's not like 2nd edition where you. Well, actually, it is kind of like 2nd edition. So remember how clerics used to have to choose the spells that they were going to use every day?
Yep. And memorize.
Same thing in 5th edition, only slightly different. So instead of having to address each spell slot, you get a group of prepared spells. And so I was literally just talking to JP about this morning. This is how I look at it. Pretend your prepared spells are, pretend that you had a machine that does your spell. So let's say you've got Fireball. So you've got a Fireball casting machine. And you've got a Guiding Bolt casting machine, and you've got a Bless casting machine. So you have the encumbrance to carry around 6 machines. Then your spell slots are like batteries. So let's say, your 2nd level spell slots are AAs, and your 1st level are AAAs.
Okay.
So you've got, I believe, 2 AAs and 4 AAAs a day that you can then use to power those machines.
Okay.
So, since you didn't really understand that, absolutely decide what spells you want to have. But from your cleric list at this level, you choose 6 of them, either 1st or 2nd. It can all be 2nd, it can all be 1st, but then, you'd have to upcast all your 1st into 2nd slots. And, if you only chose 2nd, you wouldn't even be able to use your 1st level slots. So you do want to have some sort of mix so you can kind of use everything. But yeah, that's what you're looking at is you don't just have every cleric spell all day, every day. You have to choose which ones of all the cleric spells. But Burning Hands and Fairy Fire and Scorching Ray and See Invisibility, those are ones that you get specifically because you're a light cleric. So you always have those, and they don't count against your limit.
Okay. I'm basically out of spells for the most part, so.
Okay.
Pretty much useless at this point. My character sheet's not loading. I don't know what's going on with the system, but
Give it a refresh.
Right
Roll 20 does that sometimes.
yeah, I did quite a lot.
Yeah.
I had the exact
Refresh.
same problem with yours. It took a minute, like a full minute to load up. But yeah, Roll20 is the best, but also not.
The worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have 1 second spell left. I think I can't tell right now because, or maybe 2. I don't know.
It's showing me
'Cause it's not
3
loaded.
first level slots left and 2 second level slots left.
How many do I have total?
So
Six.
that's what the sheet shows, but I think he's saying he's used more.
Oh, he's used more than that?
Yeah, the sheet is wrong. So I used Cure Wounds and then 2 of the rate. I missed an opportunity. I hit 1, and then I don't know if I used any second level slots yet because I can't open my own sheet, which is really annoying right now.
I haven't heard any second level spells go off, so I'm pretty sure not for second level.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a Guiding Bolt.
2 Guiding Bolts. I think.
Okay.
Yep, and then a
I'm
Cure
scrolling at the chat. Yep, 2 Guiding Bolts.
Cure Wounds.
And Cure Wounds, okay.
Okay, so
Right,
well,
so you
we
have
carry
1
on because my
first and
sheet's
2 seconds.
Thank you. Yeah, so my sheet's not loading, so we'll just carry on. I don't want to waste any time. This is
No worries.
So
though.
is what happening is when it's on your character sheet, it's just kind of got like a background image, like I think it's a dragon or something.
It keeps trying to load, and then another time it's completely blank, dark, and then the other time it's right now it's just trying. It should keep showing me the die that's little by little showing it sections, and with a 20 on it, that's doing nothing.
Try.
No, that's fine. It's fine
No,
right now.
I
Right now,
know,
it's fine.
but just while we're talking and doing stuff, try clicking on bio and info and then back to character sheet.
Yeah.
That's what I
tried
had to
that,
do to eventually
and now
get it
it's
to
just
work.
Yeah, it's just showing the dragon.
Um,
Okay, advanced tools and character sheet works. Okay, cool. Carry on. Sorry, everyone, for the
no
issues
worries.
here.
This is
No worries.
part of the session.
This is the learning curve.
Unfortunately.
Yep.
One last thing. How do you pick the spells that you're going to pick? Like, because I don't really want See Invisibility, Scorching Ray. I wanted, of course, Prayer of Healing, but if those are the only ones that I have, then that's cool.
So
Well,
the main spells you always learn for free. They don't kind of get you known spells, so you always get them. If you like your domain, that's a DM. Ask the DM if you can respec into something else. If you want to do higher level spells, I want to say like clerics get fireball now. That's not something they probably get. Let's see. Fireball. Yep.
So I just have to select the ones before.
I'm trying to get your character sheet to load up so I can.
Yeah, no, forget it. Let's just carry on. Let's carry on. I'll worry about that another time.
I'm not worried about it. I like I said, this unfortunately with Roll20 becomes part of the session sometimes. So
No,
don't feel bad.
Carry on. Yeah, if I got to roll something at the time, don't worry about it. Let's just carry on with the thing. I don't want to hold up. So, thanks.
All right. So yes, you with your tremor sense feel everybody moving away from you. You no longer feel anybody outside of your party on tremor sense. And I know Zerky is messing around with this door. JP looks like he's the only one that's not in with the group there. JP, what are you doing? JP, you here?
You have me muted again.
I keep doing that. Sorry. No, I was just hiding down here because that guy was still alive at the time. But now that he's gone, I was going to start heading back up. So let me do that.
And how are we doing loot? We just check them now, or is it automatic later on?
A little bit of both. So at this point, nobody has said that they're taking the time to do loot. And we are in a situation where, you know that this complex is on alert. Like,
Yeah.
there are more orcs that you interacted with in that entrance than you killed.
Yeah.
So,
well, with the tremor sense, with everyone's running away from the door that we're at, unless there's another way for them to get to us and the bridge is cut, I don't know how they would get to us, but maybe they are trying to get across the bridge to shoot at us if we left that. I don't know. Carry on. I'll let you guys decide. Maybe we take care of them first if we can, but they're running away from us, it seems, or running around. I don't know.
all right, party. So your newest member just let you know through his tremor sense he can feel activity. He can't really tell what that activity implies, but there is definitely activity afoot.
But everyone's moving away, it sounds like, right now. Do you want to loot now?
I don't know if they're moving away or around. I can sense which direction they're going to, right? Could you show?
Yes, you felt them going east until they went out of your range.
Okay. I'm going to move. One moment here. Right here. Do I sense them yet?
You do not.
Okay. So my thoughts is they're either moving to go
And
here
to give an idea,
to shoot at us.
so 60 feet is here. So you would feel sense right behind the door.
Okay, then
And now you feel a little bit more behind the door, but still pretty much just behind the door.
something is there.
No, that you don't feel anything. I'm just saying that is the range of your sense. So if something were, say, over here, you wouldn't know.
Okay, now there's a rope that's going around here, right?
There is a rope, yes.
Is it secure?
It is.
I'm going to go to the other side of that.
Okay.
And while I'm doing that, is tremor sense picking up anything?
No, it is not.
Okay.
But I'm feeling like at this point a minute would have passed.
So I'm gonna go to the other side.
Before you do that, let me just run up here and loot these 2 orcs that we killed.
Yeah, a minute
Just
has
so we're
passed,
kind of
so I
keeping.
think if we're doing that, he's over there, Finn's over there.
So for the 2 that we killed initially, up here where I'm at, anything?
Yeah, they
Money,
have. Well, they
money,
definitely have.
some money, honey.
They have got each a great axe. One of them has 8 javelins. The other one has 5, so 13 javelins total. And 2 sets of hide armor, but no valuables otherwise.
Okay. And are there any, other than the guy that's in the pit, is there any body corpses on this side, on the west side of the
Yes.
Yes, all of the
Okay.
corpses except for 2.
Okay, so
Do you want
let's
all
go
the
ahead and grab
corpses?
those. Yeah, all except for those 2.
All right, there are 4 of them, and they each have a great axe, a longbow, and what was it? Hide armor, I said?
Yeah.
Yes, hide armor.
And I'm
Again,
sorry,
no
how many did
coin.
you say?
4?
4. Okay. So that's 6 hide armor total. Okay. 6 great axe. Perfect.
Edar, so you know, Finn tracks all of our loot for us, and he's got a bag of holding that holds basically everything for us, and then he chops it all up at the end.
Thanks.
Yeah, the party made a real bag of holding in addition to their money bag.
I think we've all got a bag of holding.
Yeah, we made a few.
Well, my point was being over here to make sure that nobody was running towards us while we were looting. So I am going to continue on then, if we're safe there. If we could loot that guy.
Yeah, you can.
And give it to Finn.
Those guys have another 14 javelins between the 2 of them, another 2 great axes, and another 2 hide armors.
You imagine the stank on an orc hide armor? Good.
Oh, I
And
cast
what did this
prestidigitation on all of it before I stick it in my bag.
Clean
what did
it.
this guy
Clean-
have
Clean it.
in here? I think there was one in here hiding out, wasn't he?
That's the one that Ember killed. That one was counted though, right?
I believe so.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
What's
And the one in the pit, we counted that one too.
Yeah, it was just he stripped and then jumped off.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
he was
that's
really
right.
nice. Yeah. Okay, I'm back.
By the way, Ryan, go ahead and give yourself an uncommon magic item.
Oh, uncommon magic item.
Yes, like a +1 weapon or shield or.
Shield.
Bag of holding.
Oh, that's another one.
That, that is uncommon in this edition, yeah.
For the rest of the
I'll
group,
look those up for next time. Yeah.
That's fair.
I moved
I just
the rat.
realized starting level 3, you probably should have something other than basic equipment. And I'm sorry, Zerky, you said the rat?
just letting everybody know the rat's gonna park over by that double door and will act as a lookout for us.
Let's open the secret door.
Is everybody here and in position? Finn, where are you?
I'm getting ready to come back up. I just got done loading. Ah,
Secret door.
secret tunnel.
Amber, let me sneak in there first.
All right, so this chamber, or you haven't moved in yet?
Yeah,
Until
I'll
you move.
stealth and then sneak in there.
All right. So this chamber is filled with rough-hewn bunks, tables, and chairs, and the floor is strewn with filthy pelts. At first glance, it appears that a dozen or so humanoids might use this area as a sleeping quarters.
Curtsy, check for traps, and I'm gonna go down and check this hall before I bring the rest of the group in. Anything at that door?
No traps at that door, no.
All right. Give the all clear owl hoot.
As I go in, what I always like to do is look. What do I see? Can I do a perception?
Sure.
Of course, that would involve me having a character sheet.
Not necessarily. On the left-hand side, there is a dice icon that is pretty much in the middle, right below the ruler. If you click on that, you can click whatever dice, as you can see. So, you know, you might not
Okay,
know exactly what your perception is, but if you roll a d20
Yeah.
and it comes up 18, like,
Okay, I'm just gonna look up. What do I see?
so nothing special.
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Typical roll from me.
nothing. Like I mentioned, it is clearly a room that has been,
Yep.
converted into a orcs barracks.
Do we?
Nothing of value.
Nothing about. Yeah. Great question.
Um,
Any food rations, or does everything look old?
yeah, there is no treasure in here, but there is definitely junk. Personal possessions that might, have sentimental value to an orc. Maybe an animal skull here or there. Definitely some food. Nothing I think that would be to any of your tastes, but again, I don't want to take away your player agency. Maybe you like the taste of crummy orc food.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, because these are your stereotypical orcs, obviously. These aren't your orcs living in town.
These are
Any
uncivilized orcs.
Any
Yeah.
more tremor sense by any chance left?
I thought it
Rounds
only
have been-
lasted a minute.
Lasts a minute.
I thought he said
no.
10.
No,
10
10
minutes.
Yeah,
Oh,
last
well
10
then-
minutes.
Goodness, I would assume that. Yeah, that's 100 rounds. Let me see. Where is your person? All right, so that is about your range, but no, you're not feeling anything.
All right, let's pop this door and see what's down the hall.
All right, no traps.
All right, I'm gonna go scout it real quick.
Let's see. I do have a room description. Or wait, actually. Okay, so do actually roll me a perception check. Yes, perception. Excellent.
Nice.
It threw me off because it's not red. That white square cross section is a trap, though, or it's a pressure plate at least.
All right.
Which I think
But
would have came up with.
up
Um,
here,
yeah.
at the end of the passage, stands a statue of a fierce-looking dwarf in heavy mail armor. The stone warrior holds a sword in one hand and a smith's hammer in the other. The statue is about 7 feet tall and stands on a large stone pedestal.
Let's give it a quick search. Anything we need to? Can we find anything?
And can I
I
do
mean, what
a check to see if that's Ergodin?
what are you going to do about the pressure plate?
I'm stealth right now, so I don't want to break stealth to have to go through all that. So I'm just scouting right now.
Okay, but like I mentioned, there's the right in front of the door that you opened is a pressure plate.
Okay, I can't hop the 5-foot kitty corner.
Goodness, we already looked this up. What is it? 8 feet plus your strength?
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm pretty sure you can jump 10 feet. JP, to answer your question, you don't have like any drawings or anything of him. And you're human, so I feel like you're a little bit racist. Just, all dwarves look the same. They got beards. Even their women have beards, right? But
Wow,
that,
I
yeah,
thought there might have been a picture in that book that we had,
kind of matches
but
the
it was
description.
200 years ago. Okay.
You wouldn't feel terrible if you had to bet your life on it. And then Zerky,
Yeah.
nothing particularly interesting about the statue, other than the fact that it's placed in front of some sort of trap.
Okay. Can I go ahead and
Can I?
go ahead, Eder?
Yeah, it's can I roll history or oh god, what's the other one? Religion? Or would that not matter? You could cut it short if it's not going to matter with the statue, then it's fine.
If you're trying to roll history on the statue, Durgadin or whatever his name was, he's essentially been lost to history. Nobody seems to know about him except for the fact that you discovered this book.
No, I meant on that statue. You said I'm looking at a statue. There was a dwarf with a axe in one hand and something in the other.
Yes, axe and a hammer, smith's hammer.
Okay, do I
Or I'm
recognize
sorry,
this
it's not an
thing?
axe; it's a sword and hammer.
Do I recognize anything that would stand out about how to disarm this trap by looking at that thing and knowing history?
I mean, not knowing history, but it's a physical
Is
trap. You feel like
there a
maybe with some thieves' tools or
perception?
something.
Okay. Does anyone have any thieves' tools?
Yes. So I'm going to pop back over and then hop to the other side. From here, I'm going to go ahead and either disarm this thing or just spring it so everybody can see it.
I mean, do you have a preference on what you're doing?
Well, I'd rather disarm it so it doesn't
That's
collapse.
what I assumed.
Sometimes it's not an option.
That is true. This time it was, though. And actually, I don't think sleight of hand is. We're still going to use the roll because it, but it's thieves' tools proficiency. It's its own thing now.
Well, no.
No.
So thieves' tools give you advantage on the skill check that you're requiring us to use.
Maybe. But like I said, I'm more than happy with what the roll is.
Dex plus proficiency.
Yeah, we can talk about it later, but I'm pretty sure when I was reading it, because there is no role for tools. It's whatever you want, and then the tool, again, I'll find it for you later.
Perfect. But you jam up that pressure plate, and everyone can walk across safely now if they'd like, instead of jumping.
I'm gonna go duck around this corner and then re-stealth.
All right. That room that you kind of ducked into, a short flight of stairs leads up to a large iron-bound door. A blood-stained human skull is fixed to the center of the door by an iron spike. The doors are open, however. Beyond the door lies a small chamber covered in poorly cured animal hides and illuminated by smoking torches in bronze sconces. The smell is indescribable. A monstrous... Oh, wait, nobody's here.
I'm here.
The creatures that were in here are no longer in here. I was about to read descriptions of creatures.
Okay.
You are feeling stuff around the corner here, though, Ryan.
Oh, okay. Tell everyone to get the hell in this room.
Yeah, just stay tucked in here if you don't mind for 30 seconds.
One
Yeah.
here, 3 here, 4 here, 5 here, 6 here.
Wish my sheet would show. That would be great. Someday. Oh, that's one hell of a stealth check. Holy cow.
So I see these guys down here. You want me to pause, DM, or keep moving?
I mean, you see them. They don't see you. You got a 29 stealth.
Holy crap. Well, actually, I don't see anything yet. Sorry.
Sweet.
Well,
This
what about your
room
tremor
over
sense?
here.
Yeah, tremor sense. Sure.
Barrels, crates, and sacks line the walls of this chamber. Among the loot, 4 oversized straw pallets and other simple furnishings show that it now serves as a bunk room.
All right, come back down here out of sight. Relay to them what's in there. We got at least 4 baddies plus 1 leader type. I'm going to go up here around this corner. So just give me a hard count to 20 and then we can do it. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Do it.
So Zerky moves back down the hall into position. We'll let Ember trigger things.
I will go into rage first. Does anyone want to cast bless or guidance?
Yeah, I was just about to do that. Thank you very much.
Hang on, Eder. Hang on. Hold. Don't burn your spell slots.
Well, I don't know if that's a cantrip or hold on.
Bless is a spell, so it's not a cantrip.
Oh,
Yeah.
darn it. I've got light, toll of the dead. Oh, that's good. How many cantrips do I get? 6?
Infinite.
Infinite?
Yeah.
Infinite
So
guidance.
infinite uses of them. You do,
I
I
should have
believe.
used guidance then. All right, sacred flame. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Sorry.
It's okay. We know you're not attacking anyone.
So Erky will cast Bless on Ember, Val, and would have hit Zerky before he left.
I just have some guidance, but I don't think anything is used for that at this point if we're just attacking.
Guidance only affects skill checks.
Yep.
Nope.
All right, so Ember is just rushing in around the corner and attacking.
Let's get it on.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say that they are surprised. Initiative is going to happen there as soon as you turn the corner. Back up your 5 feet.
Right here, right here.
No, around the corner.
Oh,
Because
this corner.
we're-
I'm joking.
We're playing 2024, and in 2024, surprise just means they get disadvantage on their initiative. So they can literally not know you're there, and they still get an initiative roll. So,
Yeah, clear out the old one, boss.
absolutely. Thank you for the reminder.
Now, do we get advantage or is it just regular?
I believe you get advantage as well. Double check. That one's an easy one to check.
Advantage on initiative.
Yeah, I can't remember on.
Yeah, I'm not finding it as fast as I expected I would. So yeah, just roll advantage.
Oh, I need to do that. Advantage. Where the heck is the advantage? Automatic. Oh, advantage. Got it. Okay. And then
All right, this is where it gets weird for me because it won't roll the way I want. Right, so I've got a 4. All right, so I was wrong, and we'll know it for next time. It is just disadvantage for those surprised, not advantage for those who aren't.
Okay.
Ooh,
wow,
boy.
the rolls suck.
That's what you want.
Yep. That's great.
All right, so I don't
I should
think
join their
even.
team. Fit right in.
So even with your advantages on initiative, your lowest roll still would have beat their, So yeah, you are all good to kick some ass, starting with Zerky.
We'll initiative swap with Ember.
All right.
And by the way, I don't know if you can tell, but this guy is not an orc.
He's a boss looking dude.
I believe she. Let me just double check on that. Is an Orog.
The hell is an Orog? Is that like an Ori?
I feel real stupid that I forget. No, it's he. I don't know why I thought it was a she.
You had me all excited for orc boobs.
There
But Orogs
very,
are
very
are type of orc. They are an orc race from the Underdark, known for their weaponsmithing, large ears, pale eyes, and vulnerability to sunlight.
So like a cave orc.
Pretty much.
All right, I'll run out at it. Already raged. All right, that's on, and I will swing with my great axe.
strong.
Critical definitely hits. Only got
Oh,
9 damage
damn.
with a critical hit, though. Did you roll critical damage? I think you only
No.
rolled
Oh,
regular
there
damage.
we
There
go.
you go. That's a much more appropriate. And yeah, that is a chunk out of his health bar. But he is not bloodied.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
I think I'm next.
Urki is next.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Erky will move up along this wall and then zap that guy. Thinking we're gonna miss.
Yeah. Not wrong.
That's all he'll do.
All right, now it's Ryan's turn.
All right. I could see him from here, right?
Definitely.
Okay. Cantrip, Toll of the Dead, which is
I believe a wisdom
the
saving throw?
you point at one creature, see within range because he's hit, and the sound. Where's the extra one with because they take extra damage when they're hurt?
Yep, that's
They
toll.
do, yes.
So
Toll the
1d12.
Yeah, this is saying 1d8. I don't. Where's the other one?
It just doesn't populate. You'll have to manually roll the 1d12.
Oh, thank you. That's. You'd think that they would do that.
Right?
You know what? That might be on the combat one. Hold on, because it's in combat. Toll of the Dead already damaged. All right, it is here. So, but it's just not in my spell list. I have to go over to the other one. But let's see. Come on, man. Can I just? Oh, did it actually hit or no?
Well, so I wanted
I
to
hit the
double check with you.
damage.
I believe it's a wisdom saving throw that they
Okay.
have to make. Yes,
Got it.
wisdom save. Perfect. All right, so
Sorry about that.
that's okay. Unfortunately, he does make it.
I thought it was the Wisdom 13 he has to hit.
He got 19.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading down
Oh.
there. I see. I'm looking at that ability 19. 19 on the stupid orc. All right, cool.
Well, so he's not a stupid orc.
He is now.
Orogs are orcs blessed with a surprisingly keen intellect that ordinary
Oh, are they?
orcs to believe a gift from the orc goddess Luthic.
Wisdom. Wow. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
So Orogs are stronger and smarter than orcs. They're
I can
also
still move.
detached killers and servants of darkness.
Okay. I
These are
believe I
just
can still
traits, by
move.
the way. They're not actual
I'm gonna move
benefits.
back over here. Done. End turn.
All right. Normally it would be Ember, but it's instead Zerky.
God, these rolls are terrible.
Steady aim the big ugly and actually check that Ember is within 5 feet. So I'm not going to steady aim, just a regular shot.
Don't need that steady aim. Save that bonus action for something else.
Exactly.
Phew! Yeah, no, you did not need that. Even with it. Well, you know what? You should roll it again because you do get. Oh no! I'm sorry. That's just for your sneak attack, not advantage.
Correct.
Okay.
So he takes 12. And then I'm going to move back into this corner and bonus action hide.
Where can you see your bonus actions anyway on the sheet? Is it possible?
It doesn't have it split up specifically in this is your reactions, this is your bonus actions, this is your actions. It has it split up in these are the things you can do. So like here's combat stuff, here's spells, and then under each thing it says what type of action it cost.
I'm sorry, where is that at?
Features and traits will show a lot of like the class features and stuff.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
And just for the record, when you guys are thinking, when I as Zerky say bonus action this, it's my cunning actions that I'm taking that are extra things that rogue get to do.
Yep.
That's the end of his turn.
Okay, Finn's turn.
All right. I am going to have to move in a little closer to do what I want to do. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll go into 25. And I am going to cast Fairy Fire. And I am going to hit this guy here. So I should get everyone because it's a 20-foot cube. So I think that gets everyone that's down the hall. And it is a 14 dex save.
There are 5 people total down the hall. I don't know if maybe you can see this last one.
1, 2, 3. So if I'm hitting this one, that is
So down to
5,
here.
10. That's 15. Crap, I really wanted to get that guy. I'm still going to go ahead and do what I had done so I can get everybody else except for the big guy because Ember's right there. So hopefully he'll take him
Well,
out.
So it's a 20-foot cube. So that one's pretty
Right.
easy to think. It's 4 squares.
Right.
You have to get more than half of someone's square for an area in effect. So you can't put it halfway on the 2 on the edges there, because then it would be half, which means neither of them would be affected by it, since it's not more than half. So you do have to choose 4 of them. You can't get 5. That's 25 feet worth of stuff in a 20-foot radius. You can't do that.
Okay, I get that. I get what you're saying. All right, so then I will. So can I get from here and they get the all 4 of those guys? That
Up
guy
to the
ding
boss,
plus the other 3?
like
that?
here to here.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so I'll do that then.
All right, and it was a dex save, right?
Yeah, 14. And if that's the
Oh.
case, then I'm not going to quite move as far in as I did so that I can try
That
to
is
escape back in.
okay. The big guy fails his.
Good.
They all fail.
Sweet.
I was gonna be really excited actually if that last one was also an 8.
Close, but not quite.
So everybody, we have advantage on all of those guys that I hit.
What spell's that, by the way?
Fire.
Oh, nice.
So they're all lit up. They all glow, but that means that we get advantage on all of our hits.
Fairy Fire's
Or attacks
great in
against.
this edition.
You-
Can I
Advantage
ask
on everybody.
about this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I ask about that? I'm not using that obviously because I already have my skill, but I'm wondering, is that just a level? Is that what is this thing?
So as a magic action, you present your holy symbol and expend a use of your channeled divinity to emit a flash of light in a 30-foot emanation originating from yourself. Any magical darkness, such as that created by the darkness spell in that area, is dispelled. Additionally, each creature of your choice in that area must make a Constitution saving throw, taking radiant damage equal to 2d10 plus your cleric level on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Is that
So
like a
anybody within
spell
30 feet
or
of you.
what is
So
the,
clerics get channel divinity in this edition, and it's kind of like another set of spell slots, but it's your turns per day, essentially. So every cleric can use it to turn, except for ones that specifically get that taken away from them. I'd be very surprised if a light cleric couldn't turn. And then in addition to that, each subclass gets their own special power. So like the light one gets this Radiance of the Dawn.
yeah.
So
So I could use that every turn,
you get it, I think, 2 times per day.
2 times per day. Oh, I would
Yeah.
have liked to have used that if I already. All right. Cool. Sorry, I'm learning here.
It's all good.
It's
man.
okay. No, that's
We all are. At least I am.
it is everybody's first 2024 game at the very least. Let me double check and see how many per day you get, because that feels
Okay.
like something that. Yes, I was right. It is 2 per day at this level. It'll become 3 at 6th level.
Okay. Well, that's a cool thing to have. Cool. All right. Thanks. Hey, sorry guys. Appreciate it.
Finn, were you all done?
Yeah, I've already moved back to behind the wall, so I can kind of hide.
All right, Valeria, it is your turn. And actually, while you're going, let me put symbols on these guys. Finn, what do you think a good fairy fire one is?
I don't know. What's the options? Oh, well, I guess I can click on my own character and see that. Oh, and Valeria, you still have Bardic Inspiration because it lasts for an hour now, so you still got it.
Yep.
That's why I got your little red dot on your token.
Gotcha. I'm gonna swing on this Orog and take him out, and is he bloodied yet by chance or no?
He is, yeah.
Okay. All right, that's one of my great
What
sword
about the?
with advantage because he is fairy fired.
Finn, I found the perfect symbol.
Holy.
24.
That is a
Oh,
hit.
nice.
Trying to
Can I
say
borrow just
smite
one of
this.
those, please? Thank you.
Old
And did
Yorick
you
is not
did
even going
you
to get
did
to
you
go.
roll your advantage to see if you get a natural 20?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to use Savage Attack to reroll that. You're going to have that. There we go. 12. 12 damage, and I'm going to go ahead and smite. Additional 9 radiant damage. That was it up to 21.
Okay, he dies. But he curses you as he does, in common, just so you know his name. Old Yorick curses you. He's now dead,
Sucks to be
Yorick.
old Yorick.
At least he lived to be old, right?
Yeah. He had a nice long Orog life. Anyway, turn.
Okay. The rest of the orcs start yelling in Orcish, and Ember, as the only one who understands them, you understand that they are yelling that you all somehow snuck up behind them.
See, they were wrapping around. Those sneaky things.
And you have your rat chew that rope that was thrown across so that they can't escape, assuming that that links up.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
It's the last of it. You was going to slip it off, probably.
Everybody still there?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
thinking the same thing.
Big chillin'.
All right, so from around the corner over here, a bunch of orcs come running and screaming.
It's a lot of orcs.
That's a lot of work. I agree.
We got this.
Yeah.
Well, they're just setting themselves up. So be careful.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, they've chosen violence.
Every hostile creature within 30 feet of me that I can make. Cool.
Yeah, you said you wished you'd used it last turn, but
Well, good thing is
really,
yep, I'm glad. Well, I would have had another one anyway, but I'm glad I still have two of them. It's all right. I'm gonna feel the rules.
I mean, so it's them. They roll saving throws, and they take
Yeah.
half damage no matter what.
Anyway,
So there's nothing to fail.
is damage rolled for each individual one, or is it just one shot? They all get the same whatever the damage roll was.
So it's one shot for the damage roll.
Okay.
Keeping the math
Okay.
simple.
So, two of them have longbows and are shooting at Urki. Urki takes 2 piercing damage.
Cusses at him in Goblin.
All right. 3 of these are going to go to Ember, and then 5 of
to
them are
me.
going to go to Valeria. And then Valeria, you're going to get to do an opportunity attack on one of them after they attack.
If I survive.
All right, those are all misses for Tyson. Valeria, here are your 5.
Hit. I'm dead. That's more than my health. I'm dead.
Okay then. Well, you are down. You are not dead.
12, 21, 34. So the last two don't matter. I mean, I assume they're not trying to coup de grace me. Otherwise, I would
They
be
are
dead.
not. No, they are not.
Would
They are
that,
not trying to just absolutely kill you. So,
could I have if you didn't have that 12 damage, would you still be alive?
No, I'd still be dead because the 10's enough to take me down.
Okay.
Okay, so
Never mind.
back up just a little bit. When did you go down?
After the third swing.
One, two. So the 12 damage one is the one that took you down?
Yep, I had 30 HP, so 12 plus 9 is 21. So on top of that is going to be 34.
Okay, so Finn, do you have something to suck one of those up?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If that
The 10
12
would still
damage was,
that fourth one would still
Five.
knock me down. It doesn't matter.
yeah, he would have still
Yeah.
gone down with the other two.
Well, I have one. That's why I'm asking. I have something I can do that might mitigate one of those too. So we're then just dealing with the 8 damage. Would that still put you down?
Let's see. 12 and the 9 will hit. The 12 damage took me down. If you get rid of that one, the 10 would take me down. The 8 would miss me because the attack roll on that was 10.
So you'd still be up. If we got rid of the 12 and the 10, you'd still be up.
Yeah.
Okay, DM, that attack roll of 24 that hit him, I'm going to reaction and silvery barbs it. The
absolutely.
bad guy has to do a second roll and has to take whichever one. I think it's the second roll. I can't remember.
The lowest, I think. That.
What's your armor class?
17.
Larry?
And I'm sorry, it was which one again? The 12 damage?
The 24. The third one.
The attack
So
roll.
12 damage with an attack roll of 24. Got it.
Correct.
That's now a miss.
Yay.
Nice.
And then in addition to that, Finn is doing something, right?
Yeah.
Well, sorry about that one.
Okay.
While he missed that attack, before the next guy had a chance, wouldn't he have a reaction to hit one of those guys? Wasn't there one of them that he would have been able to react to, or are they all hitting? Then he has to do his reaction.
Correct, the latter.
Okay.
I could have sworn I had. Hang on one second, guys. How's my silvery barbs at?
First level spell.
Well, I swear I had it earlier because that was one that I always had on me, but I'm not seeing it on my list now. Shit. Well,
I also
is
felt like
there?
it was something you had.
Yeah, I had it at one point in time. I don't know. I don't remember changing it out either because that was one I definitely wanted to keep. Well, what was your armor class again, Claria?
She just left.
I
Oh.
think they said 17.
Yeah, his AC is 17.
Okay. I can try to do cutting words. See if that'll help. Let's see. I would take. I think I could definitely take care of 10 points of damage. Would that be good? I mean, would that help?
I'm
Yes,
90% sure it would. What
that
was
keeps
cutting
it up.
words?
Cutting words is where I use one of my bardic inspiration die to reduce their roll by whatever I roll on my bardic inspiration die. But it's a d6, and at one of them he hit with a 17, so I would
I was gonna
definitely be able
say
to take that
I
one out.
I think her
Yeah,
AC is 17, so
yeah.
that one would be a
So that'll
guaranteed.
yeah, so that should take off 10 slashing.
Or just saying, you could go for the 22, because if you get 6, that's 12 damage off. That's worth
Yeah,
it,
but the
right?
chance of me getting 6 is, I could also get a
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5. So yeah, a 1 in 6 chance versus a
Yeah.
guaranteed 10. I think I'll take the guaranteed
Yeah, okay. I
10.
know. All right, well
And
that
fine.
is the orc's turns then. Except for the fact that she now gets her opportunity attack. So it is
Back.
going to be on this one. Oh, excellent. So you managed to survive. The group got rid of 22 of those damages from you.
That's my
Teamwork.
opportunity attack. Teamwork, yeah.
And now you get your opportunity attack on the guy that would have moved to the left of Ember.
Just going to bring it up real quick. That's a bonus action. Do you have a bonus action heal or something you can use on yourself?
It's not my turn, so I can't use bonus action.
Gotcha. Okay, you're right.
22 to hit.
That is a hit.
I'm
And
going
did you
to
do
savage that.
advantage if you got a 20?
I did, yeah.
Oh,
11
so I see
damage.
it now.
11 damage. That is one more than I initially did. That is a bloody orc.
Yay.
Zerky, it's your turn.
Oh, holy snuggles. I need a fireball spell is what I need.
I thought we switched initiative.
did. You're right.
Yeah.
Get him,
Ember,
Ember.
cleave the hell out of these things.
I'm gonna
You get
reckless.
advantage on the left and the bottom one.
Oh yeah, I already get advantage. All right, so I'll attack this one.
BRB again, sorry.
God, Jesus.
Okay.
Nice.
So he explodes.
And I'll cleave that other one.
That is also a hit. Wait, except you don't get the ability modifier. So let's make sure. Oh yeah, -5 to that. So that thing is still alive, but barely. Anything else on your turn, Tyson?
No, that'll be the end of my turn.
Cool. I mean, it was a pretty useful turn. It is Erky's turn.
Cure wounds. Try to see if I can upcast it.
Is it going to be to Valeria?
Yeah.
Are you getting
son of a
next
bitch.
to her to do that?
No, I'm not. Well, I hate to burn it, but healing word.
Oh, not nothing.
And
No, it's actually a completely average roll. I thought they were D8s, not D4s.
cure wounds is D8s. Healing word is D4s.
Yeah. Bonus action that you don't actually have to be there for. I can see why it's not as effective.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Gonna move over here to his buddy.
Right. I have a feeling it is Ryan's time to shine.
Yep. Time to fail. It's nice knowing you guys. See you in the afterlife. So is this a bonus? Is it like a bonus action? Do I get my normal
No,
attack first?
it is your. It says it's a magic action, so it is a full action.
I'm back.
Okay.
But
Okay.
still,
So I believe I have to move. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So 30 feet would be what, 5? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
so
It looks
just
like
to
I could hit all of them from
this,
there.
yeah, from where you were, you can hit.
Oh,
all
where I
of them.
was? I'd actually.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought I had to move. All right. So from where I'm at, I can get to all
Yeah.
of them.
Oh no, I'm sorry. This one here says 35, so you do have to take
Okay,
one
I'll
step
hide.
forward. You could be
Behind
next to Finn.
behind
There
Finn,
you
hiding,
go.
cowering. Okay, here we go. Well, so I have to.
All right, I am going to make those rolls top to bottom, left to right.
What do I have to do with this? Sorry. That's the damage.
Okay, so it is a DC 13 Constitution save. I'm going to roll top to bottom, left to right for 9 of them. All right, so those of them that lower than 13 die. So, oh, stop doing that. You're messing with me.
Sorry.
Dead,
Holy
dead,
crap! It did something.
dead.
Nice.
I've survived. Dead, dead, dead.
Jesus.
And did you put
Increases
advantage
overpower.
on the one below
Oh,
Ember?
shoot.
It was a saving throw.
Yeah.
So
Oh, never mind.
it's not an attack, yeah. And then the other ones take that much damage.
Good job, Edar.
The other ones are, this one's also dead because he only had 1 hit point left. So the 2 that are left are also bloodied.
Holy cow. That's a nice spell.
Mr. I can't do anything just cleared the whole fucking encounter in one
That's
turn.
because I didn't have to roll to hit him. That's why. Because I didn't roll. I need the for sure spells. That's what I need.
You still rolled damage,
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
rolled a
all right,
high
you're
enough
right.
damage that half damage bloodied them. So,
Cool.
yeah, no, that was a fucking turn and a half, dude. Do you have anything else to do?
I don't think there's anything else that I can do. Is there? Except move. Is there help? Isn't there bonus action like a help, like or shove
It's a
or
regular action to
regular
help.
action? Okay. No, I'm just gonna move right there. In case they go
All right,
after
that's fair.
Valeria, I can get a reaction to hit.
All right, Ember, it is your turn.
Sorry, one last question. Do we do bonus?
Yeah.
Are you allowing bonus action to drink a healing potion?
That is actually a standard rule in 2024. So,
Oh, is it? Okay. All right. Just
Yep.
one. All right. Thanks.
Val, you're back, right?
Not Ember, it's
Yeah.
somebody else.
Okay. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I healed you for 8.
I got it. Thank you.
Okay. Zerk is going to step forward and shoot that guy that's kind of heading towards us. $14 hit.
Oh, sorry. Yes, it does. And I'm sorry, which one was it? The one next to Eddar or Valeria?
Yeah, one heading towards us.
All right, he is dead. Anything else?
Yeah. I'm going to move down here and offhand that guy.
It is also a hit. That is another dead orc.
Zerky will turn and look at Edar and go, whatever your god is, hallelujah.
I forgot his name, but he really likes us today.
Praise be.
Zerky will come up
Well,
behind you,
what-
pat you on the
what-
back.
Don't move. Stay still. Go back to where you were.
We have more friends.
Yeah. Finn, what would
Uh-oh.
you do in the next 6 seconds?
If I don't see anyone coming, I would probably get closer to the group.
After you move, Ryan, Edar senses something big coming from the south. And as it gets
Go down
closer,
here.
2 additional big things coming with it.
Should we move to a room that only would allow one big thing to get through at a time, block it off, or is that maybe? No, I don't
And you
know.
said from the south, right?
Yeah,
So
south
I'm going to give you enough
Here?
time here because
or here.
there.
Okay.
Like I'm keeping it in combat for a reason. You don't have time to have a full conversation what
yeah.
should we strategize here? You've got enough time to be like incoming south,
Something's coming.
and it is Valeria's turn.
My turn.
It is, yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to choose a. That's going to cast me a spell. Healing word on myself.
Wait, before that, would I be able to throw a potion to Valeria instead of a
Nah, 10
spell?
potions.
So it wasn't your turn.
Got
Since
it.
you have that sense, though, you know.
DM, I can see the thing coming our way, right?
No.
But I see it right
Yep.
there.
No.
Okay. And that's a turn then.
Okay. Zerky, it is your turn.
So, I mean, just Edar, in 5 words, what are you telling us?
We're gonna die. We are
Big
going to
things
die.
coming
Big
from south.
thing. Yes,
Wait.
big thing coming from south.
Okay.
Ooh, smart.
And
I'm sorry,
Is-
actually, is that your turn? Or it's Ember's turn, isn't it?
oh, it's Ember's turn. That's right. We swapped.
Zerka's just gonna watch us die.
That's my man.
Yes. Oh, okay. Is that a ward? What does he see?
Ember, you see a couple of giant fucking wolves.
Holy shit, there's another big dude down there too. Didn't
On
see
a
him.
leash. Yeah. Oh no, I've got pictures.
Oh, and there's a couple ladies. Hello, ladies.
There are also a couple of ladies that are in a prison.
Oh, good. Probably
All
don't have to
right,
fight 'em,
so
hopefully.
here is the 2014 version, or whatever it is, the new
Oh, wow.
version. And here,
Is that an orc or an ogre? That's an orc, isn't it?
no, it's an ogre.
It is an ogre. Okay.
Look how big he is.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
They didn't do a picture of him, but I did miss this picture, so you get this one. It was of the rope bridge, and I assume showing the orcs about to cut it. Because really what those orcs wanted to do is they wanted to cut the rope bridge while y'all were coming across it. But, you know, you guys were too tough for them. But yeah, so this big old fucking ogre, and this was that room that over here. You know, I don't think I'm giving too much away by letting you know that was his quarters. But that was the part where I was about to read something. I was like, oh, whoa, nope, he's not there anymore. But after I said the smell is indescribable, a monstrous creature about 10 feet in height steps forward, a massive axe in one hand. 2 huge wolves straying at chains held closely in its other hand. You think to challenge the great Ulef? The creature booms. Vac, Thrag, at them! It drops the chains, and as the wolves spring forward, they charge at you with a roar of rage.
Anybody have any puppy snacks?
I'll take this one. Reckless attack.
Are
Well,
they considered humanoids?
the wolves? No, absolutely
No,
not.
the ogre.
Ogres, let me double check. I'm gonna say no, they're giants. That's what I thought.
Okay.
Okay, so before you attack, Ember. Oh, you already attacked. Never mind. Right, that is a hit.
And I'll cleave the other one.
There. Whew.
I don't think I'll ever have to
But
cast Bless with
does
you
not
guys.
have the 5, so that's actually 7. All right, they are not bloodied. They are big ass wolves. They're dire wolves. But anywho's, we are, a little afternoon /3 whatever time it is for you. And I was going to say maybe the top of the round here would be a good place to stop, but we are one round into combat, essentially, with the big boss of this level. That Orog tricked you. He wasn't even the big boss. He was a lieutenant. Or maybe this guy has double tricked you. Maybe there's somebody even bigger. This is pretty early on in the dungeon, you know?